Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Movies at Midnight. I'm your co-host,
Ooh.
Cody.
And I'm the other one, Nikki.
And this week we are continuing on It's So Bad It's Good month with The Happening,
The
directed by
Happening.
M. Night
That
Shyamalan.
jerk. I can't curse yet.
This
The
whippersnapper.
snapper here that I got beef with.
Came out in 2008. Once again, we were talking about another movie that came out in 2008.
Maybe we should just solely do 2008 films.
We're just gonna have a whole year where it's just like
2008.
nothing but movies that came out in 2008.
And this year, as our theme is 2008.
This year, we're talking about everything 2008. We got Iron Man. We got in The Incredible Hulk. We got an Indiana Jones movie in there somewhere.
But yeah, we're here.
We're here.
Happening.
We are happening apparently. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of get into it. Nikki, I guess, do you want to get into your frustrations with M. Night Shyamalan?
Bro.
And how you came upon how did you happen upon this movie?
How did I happen upon the happening? Yeah. Honestly, M. Night Shyamalan pisses me off because, I like, what is The Village?
Okay, that's kind of a hot take. Most people don't like that movie.
I don't know why I liked it. I literally cried.
Oh,
I hate myself for it, but I did.
I haven't seen
my
The Village.
truth.
I haven't seen The Village. The most amount that I know about it is like the twist at the end, and like when it was parodied in Scary Movie 4.
I remember when I started crying. I said, "You fucking bitch! Why are you crying right now? This is The Village." But yeah, and then of course I've seen The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
Amazing movie.
It's probably his only truly like masterful
good movie.
film.
Yeah.
I would make an argument for Split. I really like Split.
Oh yeah, you
Split's
do.
great.
I've only seen bits and pieces. But yeah, with The Sixth Sense, when I was younger, everyone was going crazy for M. Night. They're like, "Oh my god, he's such an amazing director and shit."
I mean, if you look at newspapers at the time, people were comparing him like he's the next Spielberg sort of thing.
No, and then I remember being, I was probably like in middle school when Avatar, The Last Airbender movie was coming out, and silly, naive, 13 to 14-year-old Nikki, she didn't know at that time what it meant for a remake to happen, for a live action remake.
This
to
was
happen.
your step
This
in.
was my step in
to shitty adaptations.
Oh yes, it was. And
I am sorry.
Yep. And I watched that Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Amazing show. If you haven't seen it, I am so sorry. You need to go watch it because you will be a better person after watching it. I promise you.
I need to go back and rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender because I watched it when I was a kid and I had only seen like a handful of episodes and it didn't speak to me at the time, but I'm pretty sure now as an adult, like I would probably really enjoy it.
That is the first movie me and my sister would watch like religiously. Like always, like anytime a new episode came out, we're there. We're watching it. I can't remember. It was like Thursday or Sunday when it came out. I can't remember, but we were there. And, my excitement, I was like, oh my gosh, they're making a movie. Like, it's going to be so good.
Oh my God, they got a bunch of white actors in this.
Yeah. Again, at the time, I'm 12, 13 years old. I was dumb. I went to watch this. I was pissed.
Oh yeah, because from my understanding, that movie has little to nothing to do with the TV show.
The firebenders can only fire when there's fire around them.
Oh no, I love.
What does that mean?
I do love the clip of just like the group of like earthbenders like doing this very complicated dance and then just a tiny little rock floating by.
Yep. Absolute trash. And honestly, the new Netflix live adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things about that.
I feel like people who don't remember the series or haven't watched it in a while, or maybe haven't watched it at all, think that it's good. I get a lot of the other side of it people who love Avatar: Last Airbender, the animated series, and are watching the live action, and they're like, they're not doing this, and that. And I get it. Like, you want to do something different with, adaptation sometimes. It's just weird to totally rewrite the characters' personalities and what makes them them, and totally giving them dialogue that they would never say as a character. And I feel bad too because like the actors are good of what I heard, but in all the interviews, the actors love the animated series and have also said like, yeah, like that like dialogue line was interesting to say because I know my character would probably say this instead. Like they know.
They know.
They know. So that was my first that was the beef I've had with him and Shaymalan. So then I heard about this freaking movie, and honestly, I don't remember the first time that I watched this because again, this is like a horror movie. I wasn't really into horror until I turned like 16.
This is a horror movie.
Yeah, well, it's advertised more as a horror movie, so I guess I thought it was going to be scary. Yeah. So when I first watched this, I was so confused because I was like, is this supposed to be scary? Is it supposed to be like funny? Like, I don't know. And I've seen it several times since the first time I watched this. I'm not for sure how many times I've seen this movie now. And I will say, watching it for this, I haven't told you this. So I was allegedly watching this on a pirating site.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Jake,
I don't know.
Put up above our heads. Allegedly.
This is just a fun story. There's... I was struggling. I had 3 different sites up, loading them. None of them wanted to load. Finally, I got one to load, but it would play like 5 minutes, and then it would be like, sorry, can't play anymore. Reload. Skip to the time. Maybe 10 minutes goes by this time. Sorry, can't play it. This happened for the entire movie.
Oh my God. Do you know what it is? M. Night Shyamalan knows you have beef with him,
maybe.
So he's just on the other side, just
block
like,
her ass.
Block her.
She's hate watching. But no, I think this is a really fucking funny movie. Spoiler, honestly enjoy this a lot more than Birdemic.
Okay, I get that.
I laugh a lot more in it. I feel like there's a lot more like silly, ridiculous moments in it. I feel like there's not a lot of like dull kind of like, okay, we're driving again kind of thing. Even though they do travel a lot and meet new people.
There's a lot of traveling and meeting new people.
Exactly.
This movie's got a lot in common with Birdemic.
Honestly, watching these like in the same week, I was like, very similar.
Also, in this movie, they bring up bees, which is going to tie into another one of these
that
movies that we're going to talk about.
Yes, all of them connect.
Except for Troll 2. I don't know where Troll 2 fits into all this.
There's trees in it.
They're vegetarian.
Yeah, exactly. But if I would have just watched this like full through, like no interruptions, no like trying to reload shit, I would have had an amazing time.
I get you.
I would have thoroughly enjoyed myself because this is just so silly. I don't remember the first time I watched this though, but I just know I was quite confused. What about you? You got beef with him tonight?
Not really. For me, it's more of just a love-hate relationship with him. Like, his career to me is baffling. Of just like, he started off with the highest of high with The Sixth Sense. Mm-hmm. Like, phenomenal movie.
Can you hear me chewing? Sorry. Oh.
My movie!
Oh, sorry. I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie. That Cody gave me. It slaps.
It slaps.
Okay.
For those of you that want to know, it's a Jimmy John's cookie.
It is. It's so good. It's the triple chocolate chip. Okay, I'm going to step away.
No, you're good. I mean, they can see you eating if they're watching on YouTube.
I don't want them to hear me.
No, and then he follows up The Sixth Sense with Unbreakable, which I know has a cult following. To me, I'm not too like high on the movie. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, it feels like a movie that has 2 acts and then just kind of forgets about the 3rd act. Then of course he follows up with like Signs and The Village, which is just like you can start to see now the cracks in like who M. Night Shyamalan is.
Who he really is. And then he does shit like The Lady in the Water, like terrible movie. So
like M Night. That's the movie where it's like M Night Shyamalan's like so fucking full of himself. He does like After Earth, which was like a vanity project for Will Smith to promote like his son Jaden Smith. Bizarre movie. Fun fact: Will Smith turned out being in Django Unchained to do After Earth.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember seeing After Earth. I saw that in theaters.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I have not seen that movie because I refuse.
I was like, I was a teenager. I was watching every shitty movie that came out in theaters, so it's fine.
But then, like, he did The Visit, which I haven't seen, but like I hear like it's got kind of a fan base going around it. I know what happens in it. It's just I haven't
the
seen
one where
it.
they're like, "Mom, like they're being so weird." Our grandparents did it, and she said,
Kids are just old people.
I need you to sit down. Those aren't your grandparents. Like, she has no and the kids are like, what? And she's like, yeah, I don't know who those people are. And then the granddad's like throwing shit at the boy. I don't know. It's like a whole thing. What a crazy movie.
But it's like that's kind of like a bit of an uptick for his career, especially like after the slum that After Earth was. And then he hits another high with like Split. Split's great.
Yeah.
Like, I will defend that movie. Like, James McAvoy's amazing. Anya Taylor-Joy's amazing. Like, it's it's actually suspenseful and scary at points.
Okay.
And spoiler alert for Split, it actually ties into Unbreakable. Like, it acts as kind of a sequel of sorts.
Okay.
But then he follows up with Glass, which is like a sequel to Split and Unbreakable. And that movie's garbage. I hate it.
And it's ass.
And then, like, he did Trap, which apparently is not very good. He did Knock at the Cabin, which people don't really care about. People don't really talk about it.
No.
So it's like his career is, like, very bizarre. Just as a filmmaker.
Old?
Oh, yeah, The Beach That Makes You Old. I forgot about that.
With the character mid-size sedan.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Old, but I know what happens in it, and I forgot there is a character named Midsize Sedan.
Yeah.
He's a rapper, isn't he? Yeah. What a crazy rapper
Like,
name.
oh, my God, it's Midsize Sedan. I'm like, okay, baby girl, what?
That's how you know M. Night Shyamalan has no idea about youth culture.
I'm just like, is this supposed to... I mean, I assume he was making a joke, but it's just like,
You
this is
can
a
never
weird
tell
joke.
with M. Night Shyamalan.
No, because I was going to ask, is this supposed to be serious?
I think for the most part it's supposed to be.
Like, at the beginning.
Like, this is a super...
Like, when he made this, it was serious, right?
I am pretty sure.
Okay.
But I feel like there might have been a point during production where he's just like, this feels more like a B horror film.
Okay, because I remember seeing like
it.
someone say that he said at one point, like, we're gonna make like a great B horror movie or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
but I feel like he started off because this movie does have some very self-serious of just like, oh, it's terrorists attacking us and like giving us that social commentary, global warming, as you talk about. It's him trying to like once again like be that artist of just like my movie's about something.
He's
it's
like,
got a
I'm
message.
that guy.
But I think
I'm so deep.
I am him.
I'm him.
But I feel like, again, like, as production went along, because this movie was, like, it was filmed in order. I feel like
I did hear about that.
I feel like at some point, he figured out.
He's like, ooh.
He's just like, actually, this more in lines with, like, a B-50s horror film.
Yeah. Also, I heard him, like, comparing this to, like, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and I was like,
I mean,
don't go there, baby girl. You're not Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
The one comparison I heard was The Birds, and that kind of feels more appropriate.
Well, I saw The Birds and Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and I was like, those are not like
They're
and the
not
same.
One of these things is not like
the
other.
Yeah.
But anyway, for The Happening, I first stumbled upon this movie actually my senior year of high school. It would have been like 2009 or 2010. I think I talked on the podcast before. My mom used to have satellite TV, and so we got like all the extra channels like HBO, Showmax, Cinemax, and stuff like that.
Satellite TV.
I know, crazy, right?
Hell yeah.
Now we just have streaming services. Which, by the way, this movie's not on a streaming service.
Yeah, that's why I had to allegedly watch it illegally, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I just rented it off of iTunes, and what's crazy about that is the iTunes, like, they have subtitles for it. They're all in Arabic. I don't know why the fuck they
You're just
are.
like,
I was like,
now's your chance to learn.
I was like, that's very helpful. I can't read these.
I don't know how to read
But
that.
anyway, I remember watching it. Keep in mind, I was like 17 or 18 at the time. I still thought the Transformers movies were good. So my taste in movies had not yet evolved.
Like I said, I watched this young.
At the time, I was just like, oh, this has a very interesting premise and like some interesting things going on in it.
You said the social commentary of this.
I wasn't really paying fucking attention to that. I just thought that was an interesting idea of just like plants attack you and make you kill yourself, essentially, and thought, oh, that's an interesting premise for a horror film. But I do remember at the time thinking Mark Wahlberg was terrible in this. And I think I remember saying at the time, because like this and with the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes movies, I'm just like, man, I like Mark Wahlberg, but he just chooses bad movies to be in.
Yes. Yeah. No, I also didn't like Zooey Deschanel in this either.
You mean her constant like crying eyes?
Just blown out eyes.
Just when you think that there couldn't be more evil in the world.
Elliot, what's going on? It's like, all right.
We don't want to be assholes that don't do anything.
I'm like, what are we supposed to do, Zoe? Like, this thing is like they're killing themselves. How are we supposed to help?
It wasn't until later on in my life that I realized, oh god, this movie is actually fucking hilarious. Yep. And actually, like, when I used to work at Margaret, not at the place that we used to work at.
The one
that I used to work at, because I worked next to the cafe area. I would quote the "Why are you eyeing my lemon drink?" line all the time.
Why are you eyeing my lemon drink?
Like, literally, like, I'd just be like, why are you eyeing my lemon drink? And it wouldn't fail to make anybody laugh. Like, everyone would laugh at it.
I wish I remembered that quote from this movie earlier, because I would be quoting that shit all the time. I heard, and I was like, why did I not remember that line? It's fucking funny.
I mean, I quote this movie all the time, like the what? No.
I quote the just give me a second all the time.
Can you guys give me just a goddamn second to think?
Give me a second.
And anytime like there's strong winds that's going on in town, I will literally go on Facebook and just be like, it's the happening, it's the wind.
The wind, it's the plants. Of course.
But no, like over time I've realized just like how funny this movie actually is. What's interesting though about watching it this time is I wasn't laughing nearly as much as I thought I would.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that was like the opposite. I wanted to laugh more, but my thing just kept God, I was having such a hard time.
Like there's just kind of a lot of scenes where it's just like I'm kind of rolling at my eyes with how serious like M. Night Shyamalan's trying to take this premise. The most that I laugh at is like with Mark Wahlberg in this movie, because look, I still like Mark Wahlberg, and I feel like in the right role he can be good. Like The Departed, he's really good in that movie. I really like him in the Ted movies when he's like trying to like be naturally funny and stuff like that. But he is so miscast in this movie.
Oh, he's ass in this. And it's fine. I'll talk shit on Mark Wahlberg. He's a terrible person. Did you know that?
I can imagine, yeah. I mean, he could have single-handedly stopped 9/11 if he was there.
He's done terrible hate crimes.
I mean, he's punched an old Vietnamese person, right? Yeah.
No, like, if you go to his Wikipedia page, there is a drop-down box of crimes. And they are all hate crimes due to racism, because he's a racist asshole.
I guess let me put an asterisk of I like Mark Wahlberg as an actor.
Yes. And, you know, this is one of those things where there's so many artists and actors and like other things that are shitty people, and then it's like, how do you separate the art from the artist kind of thing?
The only time I have a hard time separating the art from the artist is with J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter. Oh, yeah. Because J.K. Rowling will literally use the funds from her art to fuel hate programs and stuff like that. And it's just like, fuck, I really like Harry Potter, but I can't really enjoy it as much.
It's so crazy because so much of her audience is part of the LGBTQ plus community, and it's just like, to me, what's going on? To me, it's crazy that like she literally wrote like an allegory of the KKK in her stories, and yet she is funding like
companies that harm like the LG, that community.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Do you not understand your own text? Like, what's going on?
She's confused.
Apparently.
She's old. It's okay.
She
needs to go lay down.
She is an old fitty ditty. The person that I laugh at most of in this movie are like the hot dog guy.
Oh my god, this hot dog guy.
We'll get into him. And Private Oster.
Oh, yes.
The most panicky PA ever.
He said, $4.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers. I was watching this, and Wing heard him say cheese and crackers, and Wing just goes, cheese and crackers?
But no, there are moments in this movie where it's just like I'm laughing a lot, but like not nearly as much. Again, I'm just kind of rolling my eyes of just like, M. Night Shyamalan thinks he's saying more than he actually is, but really there's not much substance to this.
I like being like, M. Night Shyamalan thinks he's so deep.
He thinks he's so deep, but he's actually not even scratching the surface.
Absolutely not.
But yeah, that's kind of my history with The Happening. I guess we'll get straight into it.
Get into it. We got
the
budget.
Oh yeah, the budget. I was about to say clouds.
I was about to say clouds too, but I'm like, wait, that's literally my first clouds.
Clouds.
The budget is 48 to 60 million. I think
that
it's
seems
more
a lot
to the
for,
60 million side.
That seems like a lot for a movie that's mostly set like in fields.
Yeah, outside,
yeah.
And for what we get, yeah, it's kind of crazy. The box office, if I can read my handwriting, is 163.4 million.
Oh, I didn't know that this movie made that much money.
M. Night Shyamalan.
I mean, I guess people were yet to jump off the M. Night Shyamalan train.
Yeah, I think he was still kind of going strong.
I think this movie and Avatar: The Last Airbender, like
I think people
were just like, actually, this guy's shit.
They said, wow, he's ass. But yes, as you were saying, we open with clouds.
Mm-hmm.
And lots...
Oh, well, before that, we get the opening logos, and guess what's playing over the opening logos?
What?
The sound of wind.
Ooh.
The true enemy.
You're welcome.
You guys like our wind sounds?
He's like, you're all welcome.
I could just, like...
Cody just banned the mic.
Just wind...
I love that. I could hear the flapping.
Yeah, I could hear it. Oh God, we should have done that for the bird. Just this is a high quality content that people watch us for.
Oh yeah, baby.
But then yeah, we get eerie clouds.
Well, at first they're like, bright. It's a sunny day. The clouds are kind of going in and out. You can tell it's windy, but then it gets dark and stormy, and it's like, ooh, something bad's gonna happen.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I got goosebumps.
All the while we have the soundtrack playing. I kind of like this soundtrack. It kind of goes hard. It's done by James Newton Howard, I believe.
Shout out James Newton Howard.
Who was one of the composers for The Dark Knight. Him and Hans Zimmer both did the score for that. So
okay, nice.
It's pretty good here, even though some of the scores kind of hints at signs. Like there's kind of similarities between the two scores.
Okay.
So every once in a while,
how embarrassing.
I know. God, get yourself together, you hack, James
Double
Newton
scores.
Howard. Oh, sorry, I burped.
I like how we both burped. We did. We both burped at the same time.
Oh shit, we synced burp.
I couldn't fill in the dead air because I was also burping.
That was wild. Jay, don't edit that out.
We both had cookies before this.
But no, like every time the soundtrack, it would like at points it would just go do 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 do, and it's like, oh, that sounds like signs.
So is that signs I'm hearing? Sorry.
But anyway, these opening credits kind of go on forever.
They do. They absolutely do. And
I didn't time how long they went on for.
I was going to say I didn't time this one because it didn't go as long as the Birdemic ones did.
You say that, but I'm pretty sure they're comparable.
They might have. I think I was just not wanting to touch anything because I had finally successfully loaded the screen. But we get a confused woman in Central Park.
Confused woman because she's reading this awkward. She's weeding this wascally wabbit. No, she's reading this like awkward M. Night Shyamalan dialogue of just like, I forgot where I was. Oh, you're at the part where they're trying to catch the murderer or whatever. I can't remember the exact
It
dialogue.
was like
but
the
it's just,
murderer of the crippled girl or
Yeah.
something like that. And I was like, hold on. Okay. Because it's a woman reading on a bench and her friend is there with her. And I'm just like, how does the friend know? Like, have they been talking about this? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess
Odd.
so.
I suppose.
By the way, did you notice one of the actresses in that scene? She was in Cabin in the Woods. She played the main character in that. Like, I saw her face, and I immediately was just like, oh, you're from Cabin in the Woods.
So that's you.
I did the, look, it's an actress I know.
I just know that I think it's is it the one that's reading the book that's confused?
No, it's
it's the other girl.
One. Yeah, the other one who corrects her. She's the one who will do like all the dramatic turning when everything's going weird. She's just like,
she's like, what the fuck? She's like, what's going on?
It's really funny. She's just like, it's like you could almost add in the dun dun dun, like
no, because that is she's like the little gerbil.
Because I even put in my notes dramatic turns.
Because the woman that's reading the book is constantly like, I don't know where I'm at. Where am I at in this book?
Yeah, she
What's
keeps
going
repeating
on?
like what she has been saying, and it's super weird.
And her friend that's whiplashing her head around is saying that people are stopping, they're walking backwards.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scream in the distance. She's like, what the fuck is going on? And her friend is saying that she doesn't remember where she's at.
Yeah.
She grabs her
She grabs her little hairpin.
That's
and
extremely sharp, apparently.
Yeah, like the sharpest hairpin you've ever seen, and then stabs it straight into her jugular. And I wrote in my notes, that's one way to do acupuncture.
That's funny. This reminds me of a story. I'm going to go on a tangent. Whenever, because I have I have stretched ears, right?
Yeah.
And whenever I was stretching them, I would wear my tapers, and they're like the pointy ones, right?
Oh,
point.
Yeah.
They're plastic, the ones I was wearing. You can get like the metal ones or whatever. I don't know what's best. Don't listen to me. I stretch my ears weird. I'm not the best spokesperson for that, to stretch them nicely.
Well, get better. Get
sorry.
good.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I would wear them, and I remember this lady. I was working at Margaret. It was like I had just started there, I think. She was so fucking concerned for me. She was saying that they were dangerous and that I shouldn't wear those and that I could impale myself. And I said, oh.
You're like, mind your fucking business.
Well, yeah. And I was like, they're plastic and they're not sharp. They're rounded. Like, they're not at a point. She said, no, you don't know the impact that can happen. Like, there could be an accident. And like, she was like this lady. Like, she must have watched this movie or something.
I was about to say, she sounds like Mrs. Jones near the end of this movie.
Yeah.
Planning on killing me in my sleep.
She was so paranoid. And I was like, okay. Because I was like, I don't know how to end this interaction with you. Because it's just like, just leave me alone. I was like 18. I was like, please go.
Oh, by the way, I don't think we said spoilers for this movie.
Yeah, come on, you guys. Spoilers.
You guys know us.
Yeah, you know us. We know
us.
you. But yeah, so hairpin to the neck, she's dead.
She is big dead. Big dead.
Then we get a construction site.
Mm-hmm.
We have some men just hanging out, being blue collar boys.
We get the ending of a very weird joke. I can't even really repeat it.
I can't remember it, and I don't want to remember it.
Yeah,
because it doesn't seem to make sense either way.
Doesn't make sense. It's not really funny.
No.
Like, I love how they're all laughing at it. It's just like, what?
Yeah,
maybe if I heard the beginning of this joke, maybe I'd find it funny.
No, but then we hear a man fall off of the roof of the construction site.
Uh-huh.
Dear God, it's Greg. I can't remember the name. I'm just making
I think
that up.
he says like Jesus Chuck fell or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
They run over. They're call for help. They said we need an ambulance over here. Man down.
An ambulance.
An ambulance. And
Whoa, Black Betty, ambulance. Whoa, Black Betty, ambulance.
And then another fall happens, and he said, "Oh my God, that's Davis." I don't know. I just
I think that's
is it
the
Davis?
exact
Okay.
line.
Oh my God, Davis. And then as he goes up to walk to Davis, this scene was pretty cool. It's also kind of funny though.
It's kind of eerie,
because
although
you just hear like this.
Everybody falling.
Yeah,
but like
and
the
there's
guy looks
screams in the
up and you
background.
just see like a bunch of people just toppling over.
You know, like, goddamn, how many
First
people
of
are on
all,
this construction site?
how many construction workers were up there on the roof?
On the roof. They're all leaping off.
I did put in my notes, it's raining men, hallelujah.
Damn, it sure is. You know what? I don't have a song yet. Maybe I'll do that.
For this movie.
Yeah.
It's raining men, hallelujah, it's raining men. That'd be a really funny, like, because that song's not in this movie.
No.
So imagine looking at the poster, doing the happening, raining men, like what?
But yeah, and you know, as it's raining men, you can hear the screaming in the background.
Mm-hmm.
People are obviously being affected by this.
Oh my God, something's happening.
Something's happening. And then we get Marky Mark.
Mm-hmm.
He is discussing honeybees.
Yeah, he is a science teacher at a high school, and what I love about his first two lines is because they're questions. Like he's got a very confused sounding voice. He's like, "Did you guys know that bumblebees are dying?"
He just seems like
he's very much trying to suppress his Boston accent.
He is like he sounds so whiny.
Which
somehow
I don't understand why he's hiding his Boston accent. Just let him talk in a Boston accent.
Like, you can be a science teacher with a Boston accent, I promise you. And I know that because later on, Marky Mark says that he doesn't like that he took this role. Like, he doesn't like that he's in this movie.
Well,
but
I remember an interview. I can't remember if it was for this movie or if it was for Planet of the Apes. It might have been for this movie, but like Mark Wahlberg has admitted sometimes he'll just do a movie to work with a certain director. So like he did Planet of the Apes so that way he could work with Tim Burton. And I think he did this movie to work with M. Night Shyamalan.
Well, I know with this he said he just liked not playing a cop or a crook.
Yeah.
Like he just enjoyed. I guess he didn't want to be like typecasted, and he was like, I wanted to just play a science teacher.
At the same time, like Boston accents, those seem like the two kinds of roles that you can get. You're either a cop or you're a robber. Cops and robbers.
Cops and robbers.
Caps and robbers.
Yes. But yeah, he is just asking the class, why do they think the honeybees are disappearing? They all have their own different takes.
One kid literally says global warming.
Global warming.
Which, yeah, that's going to be, I guess, a central theme of this. I guess the reason why this is happening is because global warming and stuff like that. We're killing the trees.
And then Mark starts hitting on a 15-year-old and says,
oh, yeah, he's like, you should take an interest in science because you know why? Your face is perfect.
Your face is perfect. But it's perfect at 15. Did you know this and that and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. He's also like dogging on this kid. But
he's negging him.
Yeah. And this kid's just like, it's an act of nature.
Yeah. And
you can't explain it.
Literally, like, Mark Wahlberg says that's a good answer, and it's just like, is that a very good like science teacher answer to just be like, it's an act of nature and we may never know?
I mean, that's this whole point of this movie.
Yeah, I mean that line's gonna come up again. I dropped my pen. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I was doing a dramatic thing with my hands and
just
I dropped
flicked it away. But no, like
because I'm a fuck nut.
But Mark Wahlberg also says, like, that's a great answer and also correct. It's like, is it correct? Like, how do we know?
He's just like, science will come up with an explanation, but at the same time, it would be something that we can never fully understand. It's just like, dude, you're supposed to be teaching science.
Yeah, like maybe some more facts.
Maybe like invite questioning stuff and figuring out those answers instead of just saying, yeah, it's an act of God. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I know, man, science, but it's God. But then he gets pulled out of class. The teachers are having a meeting.
By what does the principal pull him out, or is it just another teacher?
I think it's just some random teacher.
Well, he like when she comes in, he's just like, it's the Dark Lord, and like is putting on a show or
yeah,
something
that's
like that.
true. Maybe it is the principal.
I mean, maybe, but at the same time, when we get all the teachers together, there's like a guy speaking. It's like, is he the principal? Like, who, what, who,
maybe
when,
it's
where,
just
why,
the
how?
bitchy English teacher from down the hall.
Maybe. I mean,
that might be it.
I remember high school. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then the teachers, have their little meeting. The principal talks about how, or possible principal talks about how
Something is happening, and I literally put in my notes. Principal says happening. Roll credits.
roll credits. I think I saw somewhere they said happening or
like 20 plus
something times, yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But yeah, they talk about something happened in Central Park, and of course Marky Mark's like the park,
The park.
the park,
The pack.
pack.
We need to get out of here. I gotta grab my khakis while I'm wearing my khakis.
And they said, I can't understand you with your thick accent. You racist man. Anyways, but
You piece of shit.
You piece of shit.
You could not have stopped 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe he said that. Just like I could have single-handedly stopped 9/11.
He's insane. So
I could have saved the South Tower.
I'm getting a cough drop.
No, you're good. I get it. Our voices are going to be harsh.
Oh, absolutely. I keep saying absolutely. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Dude, I'm going to sleep very well tonight after all this.
Can't wait. But yeah, and so they're like, we're told to let the kids go early. Mm-hmm. We're leaving.
And then we get a weird scene where he dismisses his class, but as they're leaving, he's just like, repeat the scientific method to me or something like that. And like literally these kids are saying it back to him as they're fucking walking out the door.
Well, and then he's like, oh, and one more thing.
Oh yeah, he's like, one more thing. And they stop and turn and he's just like, nothing.
Nothing. Never mind. It's like, what the fuck? Let us go.
It's the M. Night Shyamalan dialogue for you.
And then Sid the Sloth comes in. And
oh yeah, John Leguizamo,
yeah.
who he's too good for this movie. Like, out of all the performances in this movie, you can tell he's trying.
No, he is the best actor in this movie.
Mm-hmm. There'll be a scene
right
later
next to the hot dog guy.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I like hot dog guy, but for a completely different reason. No, we'll get like a scene later on where he's like having this girl like talk math facts back to him.
The math quiz.
To like try to calm her down. And just like, it's a silly dialogue scene, but like he's kind of selling it.
No, he really is.
Yeah.
I feel like he honestly, he did great.
But no, at the same time, most of this movie, it's just like, I just hear Sid the Sloth.
He is Sid the Sloth. Even though he puts on a little lisp for him,
yeah,
he's Sid the Sloth.
I feel like Sid also... The lash dandelion. I feel like Sid also has a lisp. So.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, even though he doesn't have a lisp in this,
a dandelion, delectable.
But yeah, we learned that they're besties.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sid and Marky Mark.
They have some weird conversation where he's just like, he's talking about math statistics.
Oh
like,
yeah, he's like, people are comforted by statistics and numbers.
I'm just like, who talks like this?
He says it's great to be a math teacher. Math teachers do.
Yeah, he's like,
all math teachers.
It's good to be a math teacher sometimes. It's just like, people don't talk like this.
People are comforted by statistics. It's like, okay, Sid, calm down. But as they're...
Bon appetit.
Yeah.
I don't know why that line just came to my mind. I was trying to think of Sid lines, and like the only two I can remember is just like bon appetit, dude, and the one where it's just like, oh come on, no one can fall asleep that fast.
But yeah, they go outside, and as the kids are like getting let out, Marky talks to Sid about his wife's weird behavior.
Oh yeah.
He's like, whenever she gets here, don't mention anything. And he's like, did you guys have a fight? And he's like,
And literally, like, John Leguizamo is just like, man, I told you shouldn't have married her. She wasn't ready for marriage and stuff. He said,
I saw her crying on your wedding day.
Yeah, like, what kind of that, like, I feel like it's a normal thing to cry on your wedding day.
Well, and I don't know.
It's like it's a lot of emotions. Like everything's kind of happening. He made
it seem like it was a negative cry. I don't know if it was. We weren't there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's hating on her. But maybe Bestie knows best. Who knows?
Maybe who knows?
And then this is what I drew for Zoe.
Yeah, she is literally like the wide-eyed mouth gape
Yes,
emoji. Just
like the eyeball mouth eyeball emoji. That's Zoe
I wrote in
in
my
this
notes,
entire
Zoe
movie.
Deschanel has constant crying eyes in this movie.
She does.
She looks like she is always on the verge of just. It kind of reminds me of Shelley Duvall in The Shining, and just like constantly like on the verge of having a panic attack.
Yes. And her phone's buzzing, and she's...
Guess what type of phone she has, though? She's got that Motorola Razr.
Ooh.
Fucking awesome. Again,
Shout
I
out
miss
old
these
tech.
phones.
I do too. I miss a flip phone.
Mm-hmm.
But she's obviously trying to avoid whoever's calling her.
Yeah, she literally tosses her phone on the table, and it's just like, it's doing the vibrating thing.
Yeah, it's like moving.
And I love how she's just kind of looking at it like
looking at it as if it's gonna like come and get her. Like she's like terrified of this phone.
Yeah.
It's like you could end the call.
Like she thinks about reaching for it and then doesn't, and then just pulls back. Which I guess that kind of plays in later on in the movie, like towards the end. That kind of reaching out for something, but not.
But not, I guess. I think
kinda. I don't know what. It doesn't have any fucking significance.
Matter.
It doesn't really matter.
But there's a newscast talking about a neurotoxin and
that it's a potential terrorist attack, which, yeah, in 2008, that close to 9/11, people would think something like this is a terrorist attack. That was just kind of the mentality at the time.
Every other day there was a terrorist attack back then. So
yeah, apparently. I mean, War of the Worlds, like, maybe that was terrorist.
Yeah.
It was aliens. But aliens.
Yeah. So she...
Yeah, we get these kind of atrocious, like, line deliveries where Zoe Deschanel is just like, it makes you kill yourself just when you think that there isn't more evil in the world that could be invented. Like, they're giving bad line readings to awful dialogue. It's just a terrible
She's
combination.
baby girl. She loves people, but she hates showing her emotions.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
She's
something
a private person.
That's something that we learn about her. It's like, is she afraid to show her emotion? She looks like she's about to cry.
Like literally all the time. Like it's all over her face because they are at a train station.
Yeah.
There's like an evacuation kind of thing happening. And, you know.
And John Leguizamo is just like, I got tickets. It was like,
I got tickets.
It's kind of like, you know, getting tickets for a Knicks game or something like that.
It's like, okay. And
the last dandelion.
I got the last dandelion.
I would have loved it if you said that. A dandelion.
You can tell that there's major beef between Sid and Zoe.
Oh my god!
Immediately.
Like he's very aggressive.
Absolutely. He's like, I'm glad you decided to come.
I'm glad you decided to come. And like he's fucking glaring at her.
Daggers. And she's like, yeah. Hey, Marky Mark, can we talk privately? They step like 2 feet away.
Yeah, like within earshot.
And she's like, did you tell him about our fight? I told you, I don't like people knowing about my feelings. I'm a private person. And I'm like, you're whisper yelling in the middle of a train station.
Okay, here's the thing. I wrote this in my notes twice, and I wrote it here. I put in, now's not the time to discuss marital problems. You guys are trying to evacuate from a potential terrorist. Like, you talk about this on the train.
Yeah.
Not when you're trying to board a train.
And, you know, Marky Mark's like, he guessed that we had a fight. I didn't tell him anything. And it's like, if your bro can guess that you're fighting, like, immediately, I feel like there's maybe some deeper rooted issues here. But, whatever. He's your bestie. And
he's
Zoe...
my friend from Boston.
From Boston.
From Boston.
But Zoe's like, I need space. Like, I'm going to get on the train. Like, I'll see you in there. And then she turns and... again, steps 2 feet closer to Sid and is like, well, I'm going to board the train. I'll see you guys on there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, everything's fine. I wasn't just whisper yelling at my husband or anything. It's cool.
We weren't talking about you.
Yeah, and how, like, you're in my fucking business. You know, I didn't say anything like that. And Sid's like, yeah, fuck you too.
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
they board the train. They're ready to take off.
Mm-hmm.
But then, as they're on their train, something happens in the park in Philly. Bum, bum,
Bum, bum,
bum. It's
bum.
happening.
I mean, in between this, doesn't Zoe Deschanel, she gets a call from this
Not
guy? Oh,
not yet. Because this is
Okay.
after the Philly incident.
Oh, yes.
Because see,
I
that's why
did
he
write in
calls
this,
her.
yeah.
Because
So, yeah, shit's going down in Philly.
it's windy.
It's windy in Philly. I mean, it's always sunny in
It's
Philadelphia.
always sunny in Philly, but
It's
also
not
windy.
an M. Night Shyamalan film without it being set in Philadelphia. Like, pretty
he's
much
from
all
Philly,
of-
right?
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
from Philly. So it's just like all of his movies are set in Philadelphia.
And it's windy, and the trees are murdering people.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of thing.
I mean, they're murdering people in the way Jigsaw murders people. They're getting them to kill
yes,
themselves.
because we get some people walking backwards, and there's a cop who shoots himself.
Mm-hmm. And I love like this pathway of just like the cop shoots himself, guy gets out of the car, grabs a gun, for some reason walks
He walks
a few
couple
feet,
steps.
and then shoots himself, and then someone on the sidewalk just goes, and it's just like, man, everybody be getting this gun.
Yeah, they're just gonna wait till the clip gets emptied.
Mm-hmm, I guess so.
But
I mean, there's probably at most 13 bullets in that, so it's like 13 people die.
Yeah.
One woman, we don't see how she dies, but I'm guessing she kills herself with her car keys or something. She's the woman who's walking
With
the
the dog.
dog. And like, we don't see it, but it's just like we hear something and then the keys drop and then the dog runs away.
Yeah, possibly car keys. I
think
guess
she
that makes sense.
stabbed
Like,
herself.
Maybe.
We're going to get into it. There are some very wild and wacky ways that people die in this movie that is just like...
It's
there's-
almost like
there's
1,000
simpler
ways to die.
Kind of.
Like episode. Please, if you guys haven't seen 1,000 Ways to Die, look, it's probably on something.
Probably.
Let me see, 'cause
If
it's-
not, you guys can watch A Million Ways to Die in the West.
1,000
Or you
Ways
can
to
play the
Die.
game Dumb Ways to Die.
Dumb Ways to Die. Well, you can apparently watch it on YouTube for $1.99, but I'm sure you can like maybe watch it somewhere else for free. I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have some episodes just uploaded to YouTube.
I'm sure, yeah. It's so funny, but this definitely feels like an 1,000 Ways to Die episode
Yeah,
with some of these
pretty
kills.
much.
But so on the train, this is when Zoe gets another call from Joey,
From Joey.
and she answers.
Not to be confused with my best friend Joey.
Yes, not him. Not
No.
not
My
BFF
personal
Joey.
friend, because that would have been creepy. He was in high school at the time, so.
Yeah, Zoe.
Zoe
'Cause
Deschanel.
She answers the
You
phone.
kind of look like Katy Perry. No,
I guess a little bit, yeah.
a little bit.
hmm She answers the phone and she's like, "You need to stop calling me. We ate tiramisu once, okay? And that's it. Stop calling me."
This whole argument over tiramisu
so
is
weird.
so weird. It has me believe, because like, why are you being this secretive about tiramisu?
Is tiramisu like
I
a
feel like-
innuendo?
Maybe. I mean, we never really learned, but it's just like, why are you being so secretive about having lunch with the guy?
Having dessert with the man.
Dessert. Oh, sensual.
Sensual.
Tiramisu. It's got layers.
The most sensual. Yes, exactly. The most sensual layered dessert you can get. But as she's talking to him,
I guess Joey brings
is
up
saying-
something's going on in Philly.
and she's like, "Wait, what? What's going on in Philly?" And then, everyone else slowly on the train is getting phone calls or messages. They're
John
all kind of freaking out.
Leguizamo, whose character's name is Julian.
I will be calling him Sid.
I mean, fair enough. Julian gets a call from his wife, and he's like, "What? I can't hear what you're saying."
What? The last dandelion,
The
huh?
last dandelion. Oh,
Where's
come on,
it
no one
at?
can fall asleep that fast.
Where's it at?
Bon appetit, dude.
And so he's like, "Just text me. Text me." And she texts him. And
Oh, back in the day when it's just like the first instinct is to call someone instead of text.
instant, yeah. Like something terrible's happening.
Mhm.
Bring,
A little side tangent. I remember in the movie The Hangover where one of the characters has a voicemail that says, just call me back later or text me or don't do that. That's fucking stupid or something like that.
Stupid.
It's just like, oh, what a time when we thought text messaging was stupid. And now
Was
it's just like,
dumb.
some of us would just be like, don't call me, just text me.
Well, because it's like, why are you calling me?
Why are you hitting my cell phone?
Like, even voice message me? Like, what? Like, come on.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Why are you calling me on my cell phone late night when you need my love?
Thank you. I was like, call me on my
Cell
cell
phone.
phone.
Late night when you need my love.
Talk about another person who sucks.
I was about to
That's
say
right.
we don't.
I don't like Drake.
I was about to say we don't endorse Drake here on Movies at
That's
Midnight.
right. He's a shitty artist. That's right. I'll say it again. If you like Drake, you're weird. Like standing for crazy. Anyways, I digress.
Anyway, that was our Drake episode.
Yeah. But it gets back to so Sid, his wife's calling, says shit's going down in Philly. I think she's going to like reroute to somewhere else. I forget what the town is called that she's going to instead.
I don't know.
I wrote it
Cambridge?
down
No,
somewhere.
it's not Cambridge.
I'll find it later.
No, you
She's
won't.
going. I will.
It's
I wrote it
fine. They'll
down.
go somewhere.
But she's deciding to go somewhere
Is
else.
it Princeton?
Princeton.
There we go.
It is.
Yeah.
And,
I was like, it began with a P.
And I think we forgot to mention that Sid has a little mini Sid. He has a daughter.
Oh yeah, daughter.
A Sidette.
What's the name of this kid? Jess.
Jess. It's
Take
funny
care of my
because
daughter, Jess.
I have because Zoe Deschanel's character in New Girl is named Jess, and I kept wanting to call Zoe's character in this Jess, but it's the little girl's name. But yeah, so Jess is trying to get Sid attention, and she's like, I want to talk to mom, and he's like, shut up, like I can't hear her, so like
Shut
you
up,
can't
you
hear
kid. Here, stuff your face with this dandelion.
This dandelion, it's the last one.
My voice almost whistled there. I almost sound like Herbert the pervert. Want to come down in my basement and have some popsicles?
Don't go down there. Don't go down there,
Don't
kids.
do it, Chris.
But yeah, and so now the train decides to stop.
To stop in just some small town somewhere in Pennsylvania.
It starts with an F. I don't know, but they all get off, and it's so funny because all the train. There's a bajillion train conductors on this train apparently. I don't know.
It feels like the whole train staff is just gathered
there.
around. And only Mark Wahlberg has the idea to go up and ask him what's going on. No one else.
He asks so many questions at once. Like he's like, "What's going on?
Hey,
Why
guys,
did we stop? Why are we here? Why aren't you guys answering me?" It's like, okay, well,
hey guys, what's going on?
take us a breath.
What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Say hi to your mom for me.
Why aren't you guys answering any of my questions? It's like, okay, well, because you're not giving us a chance. And they're finally like,
yeah, I think I wrote in my notes, stop harassing the train conductors.
And they're like, we lost contact. With who? Everyone. Bum,
Everyone. Boom, boom, boom.
We're fucked.
Something's happening.
It's happening.
Roll credits.
And so, everyone's kind of on edge. And
so everyone decides to go into this diner.
Yes.
Which I'm pretty sure is probably the most foot traffic this diner has ever seen.
For sure.
Of just like a crowd of like 50 people just in there.
They're like, ooh.
Oh,
And
uptick in business.
Hell yeah. Hopefully they bought shit, but maybe not. Because they all went to the restroom.
I feel like half of them might have. It looked like a lot of people were like, oh yeah, like
some food.
They do have the stereotypical shot of just like, long line at the women's room.
Mm-hmm.
No, specifically the women's room.
It is.
Yeah.
It is just the women's room because men don't wash their hands. That's why.
Also, men, I guess they just piss wildly.
They
just go in there, piss real quick, and then get out of there.
They said, "I'm done."
I'm done.
But this is when Zoe and Jess have a little moment, and Zoe says, I don't like to show my emotions either, Jess.
Yeah. Because
I guess
what
we're
is it?
just the same. I'm like a child like you and can't regulate my emotions.
I can't grow up.
Yeah.
Look at my crying eyes.
I'm just so quirky.
Yeah, because that spars on because Jess kind of whispers into her dad's ear, and like he mentions, like, oh, she does that when like she gets nervous or scared or something like that.
She said, "Oh my God, we're like the same."
Oh my God,
I'm like a child too. And this is when I wrote my site has me fucked up because I kept having to.
And yes, that is a legitimate criticism towards this movie.
Yeah. But yeah, at this point, I might have missed something here because I kept having to reload and I skipped the time and I skipped a little bit ahead. But the next scene that I saw was them seeing the lion eating the man.
I mean, we have a little bit of a moment between Elliot and Jess where they have the mood ring.
Okay, the mood rings get brought
And
up.
he gives the mood ring to Jess and it's like yellow on there. It's like, oh, yellow, huh? That means you're probably going to laugh. And like, yeah, he kind of gets her to laugh. And I think I wrote in my notes, this kid is out acting Mark because she kind of like does like a really good, just like I'm being serious to
Like,
laughing sort of thing. And it's
yeah.
just like, oh man, you're upstaging Mark Wahlberg right now.
Yeah, he's
Academy
awful in this.
nominated Mark Wahlberg.
Unfortunately. But okay, and then we get
And then we get like
Sid, Julian.
Julian Sid,
Sid.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get news that like there's like an attack or something going on at like a zoo, and we get the footage the hilarious footage of a dude just going up to lions, just like, here, take my arm, and
Here's my arm.
the lion's like, okay,
And takes his arm and he rips that off and he's like, all right, you want the
you
other
want the
arm?
other arm?
You're a good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy, come here.
But no, I know it's supposed to be horrific, but the way it's executed is really funny.
Because the man has no emotion, because obviously he's like under this neurotoxin, but it's like literally just, here you go. Okay, here's my other arm.
If you remove the blood in it, it almost feels like a Looney Tunes gag.
Yeah, it does. I feel like they might have done this on Looney Tunes. There's a lot of violence in Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
If we ever do Final Destination, that is a series of just like remove the blood and it's just all Looney Tunes deaths.
I'm sure this is like a little stereotypical, but like Speedy Gonzalez and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw the clip. I remember seeing this when I was little too, of Slowpoke Rodriguez, his cousin.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's so funny because he's slow. He's not speedy like Speedy Gonzalez. But the cats there, they catch, Slowpoke Rodriguez, and one of the cats is like, wait, Jose, I forgot to tell you. And then you hear a bang, and then he's like, Slowpoke Rodriguez, he pack a gun. It's so fucking funny. And I'm like, okay, stereotypical, yes. Like, bad accents, yes.
I mean, at the same time,
funny.
it was like the 30s and 40s.
And it was so funny. I think about that all the time.
One of my favorite Looney Tunes gags, I can't remember the context of it, but it's just like Bugs Bunny is on one side of a cliff and there's a giant gorilla on the other one. And there's like a rope right there that connects them. And Bugs Bunny is just like, he's got like a machete. He's like, take one more step and I'm cutting this rope. And the gorilla just grabs a rope and pulls the other cliff towards him.
That's so funny. He's like, well,
so
I've
funny.
invested.
Anyway, yeah.
But now the power's out.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like, ah! They start to panic. They talk about how this is coming here. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, like one guy literally says, it's like, if we stay here, we're all gonna die.
And everyone said, you're so right.
Yeah,
dude.
everyone's just like, preach, sister. And then they all leave.
They all leave in vehicles. But they arrived.
That's right. I didn't even think about that.
They arrived on a train, Cody.
Where are they all going?
Where'd all these vehicles come from?
Dude, I didn't even think about that. That is correct. They all get into cars and they leave.
They came in on a train. She was in a bubble. She was a witch. Remember that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't remember the exact lines, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Maybe let's give the movie credit. Maybe the cars were on the train.
The cars were on the train. I don't know about that, Cody.
The cars were coming from inside the train.
I just love how Mark goes out there. He's with his luggages, and he's like,
yeah, I love how he's running with the bag.
Wait.
He's like, hey, guys, wait.
As
it's me,
if,
Mark
like,
Wahlberg.
As if they all came, like, I know they came together, but it's like they don't know you.
No.
And it's like they're not taxis. Like, these are people with their own cars, apparently, somehow. And they're just leaving. And he's like, wait, but you're just, mister, you're really not just gonna, oh, man.
Oh, gosh, Julie.
Gosh, dilly, dolly, darn it.
Fuck.
God damn it. Shit.
Apparently, this is one of only 2 movies by M. Night Shyamalan that are actually R-rated.
This is the first one he's ever
Yeah,
done.
this was the first one, which surprises me because I was always under the impression Split was R-rated, but I guess it isn't.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because I know most directors don't really like doing R-rated stuff because of the fact that it limits who can go see.
I mean, Christopher Nolan has only now gone back to R-rated films. Like, The Odyssey is now R-rated, Oppenheimer was, but, like, he had a span in between, like, Insomnia and Oppenheimer where all of his movies were just PG-13, so...
And I feel like that limits you a lot, but I get it.
It depends. Christopher Nolan can make it work. Other directors, other franchises, usually, it just feels like we need to get in audiences.
Yeah. But as the cars are driving off, they both Sid and Marky Mark, Zoe, they both find kind of different people who are going different places because Sid goes to Mark and says, "These people are going to Princeton.
These people are going to Princeton, and they said that they'd hitch me a ride, but they can only take me and not my daughter for some reason."
He said, he's like, apparently I have to leave her. But he said, take my dogger.
Take my dog.
Take my
doggo.
My doggo.
Take my doggo, okay? I'm borrowing him from John Wick, and I can't have anything bad happen to this dog.
But it sounds like we're getting to little Nikki territory at this point, honestly. With this
a little bit, yeah.
I mean,
Hoopy doo. I'm just doing my Adam Sandler impression.
But he says, "Don't take my daughter's hand unless you mean it."
Like, it gets super serious.
It
does. Just like, "Don't take my daughter's hand unless you mean it, you motherfucking bitch."
And Mark's like, okay.
Well, he says it to Zoe Deschanel's character.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, because she's the one who reaches for the backpack, and he's just like, "Don't take my daughter's backpack unless you mean it."
Which, I mean, I guess that's like supposed to be like a callback to him thinking that she's like wishy-washy. Like he probably thinks that she didn't really mean it when she married his best friend Marky Mark.
At the same time, like, a dude, you're super aggressive. Calm down.
Yeah, and she's like, I do, like, I'll take her. So yeah, he leaves Jess with Marky and Zoe, and they get a ride with Hot Dog Guy.
Yes, we get my dude.
Hot Dog Guy's here, everyone.
Hot Dog Guy. I love his introduction because, like, the car rolls up and Zoe Deschanel's character, she's just like, "Look, here's a car."
Look, a car. It's like, good job, Zoe. Like, I know, and no hate to Zoe Deschanel. It's obviously they did what they could with what they had.
I mean, she can be a good actress, I guess.
I mean, New Girl people love that shit.
I like her. Be gay, be gay, be gay.
Nick, you're gay. Be gay. You're gay. And he's like, "Hi, I'm gay, Nick."
He's like, this is my roommate Nick. He's like, "They call me gay Nick."
Yes. They call me gay Nick.
I'm trying to remember what Hot Dog's like character's name is.
I don't know if they said it or not. Did they?
I'm sure they did.
Let me see if I can look it up. Hot dog guy in the happening name.
Oh no, he's just known as a nursery owner. They never say his name. Interesting.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. He's played by Frank Collison.
Collison, yeah, Frank Collision.
Collision. It does look like Collision. Shout out Frank. He looks like a Frank.
Kind of.
Frankfurter. Sorry. It's late,
I know you shiver with anticipation.
So yeah, Hot Dog Guy and his wife and the gang, they got to go back to their place real quick. They're getting some supplies, mainly hot dogs.
Mainly hot dogs.
Because they got a fun shape.
We do get in the background like the smokestacks from a nuclear plant. It's just like you got to put in that environmental message in it.
Hey, by the way,
juxtaposition. We got the nuclear plant over there, and we got the greenhouse over here. Nature versus man.
Oh my God! Do you guys get it?
But no, I love this dude. He just comes in and he's just like, "I'm packing hot dogs for the trip. Hot dogs got a bad rap. they got a cool shape.
They got a cool shape, he said.
This dude
Protein.
has some probably he feels like he's kind of in the closet or something like that.
Oh, man.
Hot dog's got a cool shape.
Cody being homophobic. And I'm just kidding.
Non-derogatory.
Just kidding.
No, I'm just saying it's wild to say that hot dog has a cool shape.
He just does. I'm like, first the tiramisu, now the hot dogs. What's going on?
But anyway, it's in this scene that literally 30 minutes into the movie, M. Night Shyamalan just gives the twist away. It's the plants.
Yeah, because
the plants are doing it.
I'm going to call him Frank. Frank says, I think it's the plants.
Yeah.
Did you know that
they can release a toxin, like they evolve
warning
rapidly.
Other plants about, what's the word for things that are attacking other things? Predators. Thank you. Warning other plants of predators.
Predators from the movie Predator specifically.
Yes. But yeah, can you imagine? I would love if there's a crossover with this.
I would love it if just like they're running from the wind and just in the trees you just hear from the predator.
But then you see a predator kill himself because he gets attacked by the neurotoxin.
Sets off one of his bombs.
Yes. Oh man. But yeah, he says it's the plants, and they're like, "Yeah, you're crazy." Like Zoe's like,
yeah, Zoe literally is just like
crazy guy.
It's like, are they though?
They're ready to go though, and
they'll end up being right. I know this movie will throw out like a bunch of different theories that it could be. Like, I think they say like it could have been like a leak from a nuclear
power plant
or something like that. But
and we just saw one, so like maybe.
But at the same time, it's just like at the end, that is the explanation. It's the plants doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
an
like
act
he ends
of
up,
nature.
Yeah, he ends up just being proven right.
He is correct. And then his wife comes in and he makes sure she packed the hot dogs.
No, the mustard.
Oh,
got extra mustard in there? Yeah, right here. Yeah. I got the mustard.
Yeah, can't have the dogs without the mustard.
This is John Leguizamo would just be like, yeah, I got the mustard.
Got the mustard and I did too. We're doing
God
the
damn
worst
it, it's so late. Yeah.
But yeah, so speaking of Sid, he arrives in Princeton.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they don't notice.
Oh my God!
They're literally right
it's
under
so
them.
funny because like he notices them at first, and then all of a sudden, like for dramatic effect, we don't really see the bodies, but then the camera pans up and it's just like hundreds of bodies just hanging there, and then like all of a sudden, everyone else in the car just sees them. It's really
screaming,
funny.
They're freaking out, and it's just like you guys didn't see that like yards away.
You didn't see them dangling bodies.
And
how did like I know John Leguizamo's like in the front seat, but it's like how did the driver not see it? Like how did nobody else see it until that point?
I don't know, but one of the women in the back seat is really freaking out.
Yeah, she's having like full on panic attack.
The other people in the Jeep, I think they're in.
Yeah,
they're trying to block the windows. They're shutting off all the vents. And Sid is like, I'm gonna give you a math quiz, like a riddle.
Yeah, it's the riddle of just like if you were to ask me for one penny each day, and then the next day you ask me to double it, how much money would you have by the end of the month or something like that? And she keeps guessing like very
10,
low. She's
20,
like $10, $20, $30. And in the meantime, Julian notices there's a little tear in the top of the Jeep's top.
This is why you don't get a Jeep.
Yeah, this is why you don't drive Jeeps. Get an actual car, you fucking moron.
Yeah, you freak. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. If
I
you
don't
drive
like
a Jeep,
Jeeps,
that's fine.
But like, I don't care if you drive one.
I have no real strong opinion one way or the other about Jeeps.
I'm not a fan. I think they're kind of silly, but like, I'm not gonna say that to your face if you're driving a Jeep. I don't care. You paid for the thing. You do you, baby girl. I don't care.
Fair enough.
What does it matter what I think? I'm no one. It's okay.
But anyway, the car stops and then they just full force drive into a tree. And the driver is ejected out of there, and I'm surprised that John Leguizamo is not also ejected out of the car.
He was wearing a seatbelt, maybe.
Yeah, but you would think, like, they have that moment where they stop. You would think that non-self-preservation thing that turns your brain off, he would just unbuckle his seatbelt.
The only thing I'm going to devil's advocate here.
They just wanted him to sit in the middle of the street and cut his wrist.
Well, that, and also we've been seeing that like the neurotoxin seems to take hold of some people quicker than others.
You think he
Um,
might have held out for a little
so I'm like,
longer?
and then maybe that's what they were kind of foreshadowing with the one guy who picked up the gun and like walked a couple steps. Maybe he was like fighting it. I'm giving a
I
lot of
mean,
grace here.
for that one,
I'm
not
giving a
really,
lot
because
of
it's like, why did
grace.
he grab the gun first? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, maybe like he was holding out a little bit, but then he
But
slits his
anyway,
wrist.
yeah, Leguizamo, Julian, he steps out of the car, he just sits on the ground, grabs a piece of glass from the car and starts cutting his wrist. But he's doing it wrong. He's doing
Cody.
he's doing it this way, not this way.
Cody.
Will it get me demonetized on YouTube
I think
if I
yes.
say
Don't
the
say that.
short way for
Don't.
attention, long way for results?
Okay, Jade, cut that.
Yeah, cut all that out.
I like how you just couldn't stop yourself. You said, "Can I say this? I'll continue."
Whatever.
But yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like I don't know. That's not a very fast way to do it. Again, it's weird, like how people
Cody
decide
said
to
you're
kill.
killing yourself wrong.
Well, it's just like
Crazy.
there's probably easier and quicker ways to do it than just sitting there cutting your wrists.
You know what? Maybe we should stop talking.
I'm sorry, we're talking about a movie where people are killing themselves. It's gonna come up.
You said I'm gonna tell you how to do it right. No. Oh my God, we're
I'm
canceled.
not telling people how to do it right. I'm telling the characters in the movie how to do it.
This is the last episode, you guys. Oh my God.
Oh man, how fitting that M. Night Shaymalan kills our prospects at podcasting.
And he said, and guess what? You did it yourself. You killed yourself just like in the movie.
Oh, God damn it.
Full
And it wasn't
circle.
even elaborate.
But yeah, so anyways, we're back with Hot Dog Guy. And as they're driving,
They see a bunch of dead bodies in the middle of the road.
they sure do. And then they turn around and they
run into Private Oster, who I spelled his name wrong initially in my notes because they only say his name. Is until I got a good look at his name badge that I ended up spelling it right.
How's it
I spelled it
with an O?
Oster, Oster, but it's actually Auster. So.
Okay, that's fine.
But anyway, I've never seen a more panicky military person in my entire life.
Yeah, he comes up. He's like, there's a military base like however many miles back that way. I lost like contact with them. I think the happening's happening over there.
I think the happening's happening.
And we can't go back. I'm freaking out.
And I think Frank, Hot Dog Guy, or someone else says something to him and just like, yeah, we found a bunch of dead bodies that way. And that's when Private Oster is just like, oh, cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
Again, that's that M. Night Shyamalan dialogue writing for you.
And then he's like, well, we at least have like 3 other roads in this fork. And then slowly cars keep pulling up from each direction.
And more cars.
Saying this many miles back, there's dead people. This many miles back, this happened. This many miles back. So all roads lead to death.
Yeah, literally all of these cars are just like, yeah, we saw dead bodies back this way. We saw dead bodies back this way. And it's just like, man, everybody's just seeing dead bodies just everywhere.
It's like, we're fucked, I guess.
We're fucked.
Yeah. And
all roads don't lead to Rome, I guess.
They do not. So they're kind of sitting there trying to figure out what the hell to do, right? And this woman
gets a call from her daughter in Princeton.
And this is when I think Frank comes over and he's like, hey, didn't your friend set the sloth go over to Princeton? Mm-hmm. And they said, oh my God, he did. He went to find the last dandelion.
Sloth go to Princeton.
He went to find the last dandelion there.
The last dandelion.
And, you know, I love how this woman is speaking to her daughter. And Marky Mark's like, I'm the main character. Can you ask her this question and this question?
Tell her to get away from the window with the tree.
She said, honey, you just stay there looking outside the window with the tree. No, tell her to get away from the window with the tree. Honey, get away from the window with the tree.
Yeah, she's very open to suggestion from random Boston man
she
over
said,
here.
She's not like, who the fuck are you? She's like, okay, get away from the window. And then her daughter keeps saying she sees calculus.
Calculus.
Gotta
calculate calculus.
I see
or
calculus,
like that. Yeah.
and I said, "Oh my God, calculus kills."
Oh my God, my instincts were right about high school math.
It does. It will kill you. This is proof. And
And
she's
then,
dead.
yeah, she jumps out a window in a very funny glass breaking sound effect. It sounded like from like a cartoon. It
It
just,
does. And just like, no.
no,
Cindy Ann or whatever her name was. Something like that. Was it Cindy
Luann. I don't know.
My name's Luann. Do you
I'm
remember?
looking for a man. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was going to say, do you remember the episode of King of the Hill?
Oh, maybe.
When
yeah.
Luann joins the cult.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, your
No.
name's Jane. And she's like, no, it's Luann. She's like, you dumb bitch. Love King of the Hill. But yeah, so Hot Dog Man is Plant Man as well. And he starts kind of spitting some knowledge.
Yeah, a lot of this
on
movie
more
is just
plant
characters
stuff.
like talking and speculating about like what's going on.
Yeah. He's like, trees and bushes can talk. I actually don't think he says that. Yes, I think oh no, he does say that.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
literally
We
says that
can't-
because
we can't trust bushes or trees.
I put in my notes, can bushes communicate with trees? Is that scientifically accurate?
Apparently, with
I know-
sticks.
I know that there's species of plants that are able to send like not really pheromones, but like aromas
Neurotoxins.
out.
Yeah.
Neurotoxins to
They
kill
kill you,
people.
yeah.
No, they
This is
send
real.
out like signals to other plants,
Mhm.
like when predators are nearby, and like to like secrete toxins to make them taste bad to the
Yeah.
predators and stuff like that. But it's like, can like a regular maple tree just talk to like a shrubberry that's over here?
I would like to know, but
That'd be great.
apparently they can
What
all
they talk
communicate.
about? So what'd you do on the weekend?
So what are you doing?
Oh,
Me, I'm
you
just
know, I was just busy being on a golf
It's
course.
like, oh, that sounds so nice. I'm just here in a neighborhood.
I just have this fucking swing on me, and it's just so fucking annoying.
Yeah, these stupid ass kids will swing on me. It's so annoying.
My cousin last week was turned into paper. that was used to be written by a high school student about how global warming's bad.
Oh my god, it's so late. It's not even, it's 11, but fuck,
We're
we've been doing this
delirious.
for a minute. So yeah, the trees be talking.
Trees be talking.
They sure do. And
They got them unlimited minutes.
they do. But they decide to start heading to a small town because a real estate agent told them to.
No, what is it? They decide, like, I think, yeah,
The real estate
they're
guy.
going there. But, like, the
Small population.
the military guy is just like, it's really funny because he's just like, in training, they told us to go to these areas, so we're going to those areas. And I'm just like, dude, you're not good at giving speeches.
He said, "This is our safe zone."
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess they're like trying, like they're finally kind of figuring out that it's usually in larger populated
Yeah.
areas that this is happening
So they're
in.
gonna, happening.
That's
So they're
happening.
gonna split into two groups: people who are ready to go now, and people who need time to take their stuff or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And this is when they decide to. No. Is this when Zoe starts talking about her tiramisu date?
Yes, it is.
What a weird time to bring this up.
This is the second time
I
I
was
wrote
like,
in my
no
notes.
way.
Now's not the time to bring up marital problems.
Yeah, Zoe.
But yeah, she tells a story about like she went and had tiramisu with a guy named Joey.
Mhm.
And what I love about this scene is like Mark Wahlberg's like response to that. Like he walks away like a sad child. He's just like, oh man, and then just walks away. It's really funny.
Because like I get what's going. I don't know, because she's talking about the tiramisu thing. That's all it was. They just ate tiramisu, but she said, I lied to you and said I was staying late for work, but I really wasn't. I
Yeah.
went out with him.
And he was just like, you lied to me? Oh,
He did. That's exact line for line, word
He
for
just
word.
walks
bar
away
for
super
bar.
sad.
Yes.
It's really funny.
Man, like
Oh,
if
man.
someone like kicked his puppy, he was just so
Or like
sad.
he spilled his milk, just, oh man. Oh,
Okay.
God. Gee willikers.
Gee willikers, mister. You really hurt my feelings.
Golly gee, mister.
But we're walking in their little groups,
Mhm.
and then we see the army group just all stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cadet Kelly up there, he starts screaming.
This is my handgun. There are many like it, but this one's mine. And then he doesn't
and
really.
Frank's like,
Frank's like, hey, what's going on? You need a hot dog? You need to calm down.
He said, Lieutenant Oswald? What's his name again?
Oster.
Lieutenant Oster? He's like, what the fuck? And this is when the shots begin to happen.
Before that, Lieutenant Oster does like a weird twitch backwalk. He's just like,
oh, he does, yeah.
He's as he walks backwards, he's like,
bah, bah.
It's murder on the dance floor. But yeah, this is when we get shots, and I wrote in my notes, "Goodbye, hot dog man."
Yeah, Frank's
yeah,
gone.
Frank's dead.
And
unfortunately,
this is when
Mark Wahlberg is just like, he's talking about just like, it happened in a bigger group. What's going on? Like, what's going on? And everyone else is kind of freaking out.
They're like, oh my God, they're killing themselves.
They're trying to like look at Mark like he's the leader of this group.
When did that happen? I don't know. And they're like, what do we do? What do we do? And then Zoe's like, because what's Mark's actual name in this? Elliot.
It's Elliot. Yeah.
She's like, Elliot, what do we do?
Like from E.T.
Yeah. And she's like, Elliot, what do? We have to do something. We're not
like,
those assholes.
Can you guys
that
just give me a minute to think? And what I love, I've seen this in a meme, and every time it happens, like it brings it up. Like when Mark Wahlberg's forehead is like confused and wrinkled, it's got the pie sign on his forehead.
Oh, does it?
And
is that the one that you sent me?
I'm pretty sure it's the one I sent you. Let me double check.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It absolutely
It kind of
is.
cuts off the top of his head, but yeah,
I can imagine it.
There's the top lines of, or the bottom lines of pie. So
I also like how doesn't he say something scientific douchebag or like something like that? Yeah.
Which was apparently an improv line by Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
But it kind of feels like something that M. Night Shyamalan would have written anyways. Yeah. So
they're on the same wavelength. And then this is the just give me a second.
Just give me a second. Can anyone give me a goddamn second to think?
And Zoe was pissing me off here because she says we can't just stand here while a crime is happening. What crime?
I do like how Mark says we can't go back for them. They're already dead. And it's like shots are just, you can hear shots still being fired. It's like clearly they're not all dead.
But then also it's like, what are we supposed to do? Because if we go over, now we're caught in the toxin, and now we're killing ourselves.
You know what this movie never does that would have been interesting is like what would happen if you tried to stop one of these people from killing themselves.
I know, but then now you're caught in the toxin if you're close enough.
Yeah,
unless you have a gas mask on.
It would have just been interesting to just be like, would they in turn try to kill you for stopping them, or would you like be able to like suppress them or something like that?
I don't know, but you can't help them.
I guess not.
And so Marky says they need to outrun the wind. He says we got the wind. It's the plants.
The wind.
He says it's the plants. It's the wind. He
the
was
thing
right.
that I post
Frank
on Facebook all the time. The wind.
The wind. He said
but no,
hot dog guy was right.
No, this is fucking ridiculous. You can't outrun the wind. What I love about this is because they clearly got like an industrial fan to like simulate the wind. But what I love about it is just like you see them running and you see the trees in the background and they're just being blown by regular wind.
They're like, but yeah, they start running, and then this is when they start going off into smaller groups, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like, because obviously these groups aren't small enough. We need to split up in even more groups. So yeah, the strong wind, it's coming for them. But they're trying to run away, and they live.
They somehow
survive.
They somehow manage to outrun the wind, which is literally impossible.
They do it, and now they have 2 teens with them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
What's their names? Josh and Jared.
Josh and Jared. I was gonna write it
Drake
down.
and Josh.
It's Drake and Josh. We'll call them that. They're
Drake. Where's the happening?
Where's the happening?
I mean, it's right there. Oh, really? Well, why don't you go happen it?
Why don't you go happen it right now? Well, that's like the second time we made that joke.
I know.
Good shit.
When was the first time we made that? Was it during Zodiac? I can't remember.
I think it was.
Maybe.
You made it.
I know I made the joke, but I can't remember because I made it up on the spot.
I'm pretty sure it was the Zodiac though, because it was pretty recent.
Fair enough.
But
Guys, comment down below what episode I made that joke in.
yeah, are you guys paying attention to
Are you
us?
paying attention to our weird, delusional, sleepy
Yeah.
rantings about the happening?
Come on, let us know. But now they're in a house.
Yeah, they're in a weird fake. I'm pretty sure
Like
this
a
is a
show
retail
home.
area that they were talking about.
A model
but yeah,
home. That's what they're called.
it's a model
Show
home like
home.
in Arrested Development.
I don't know.
Oh, god damn it. You need to watch Arrested Development. It's great. Like, literally, the Bluth family in that movie is living in a model home. So, like, literally everything in the house is fake.
It's just fake.
It's really funny.
But yeah, at first I was like, I missed something, but they're just in a model home now.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when Marky Mark talks to a house plant.
Talks to a fake plant.
A plastic plant.
Before all this, we forgot to mention, like, they find a car just abandoned in the middle of the field, and Mark Wahlberg is just like, I'm going to go in there and see if they have a map. And it's just like, why don't you just take the car and go?
That is true. Why didn't they?
I don't know, because, like, the doors open, and, like, you hear the
keys are in it.
You hear the boom, 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 of, like, when the doors open and the keys are in the ignition. Like, just take the car and drive away, dude.
You know what? You're so right. I kind of forgot.
But they don't even think about that.
Because nothing came of it.
No.
They just continued on.
They didn't even find a map in that fucking thing.
Why was this scene in there? I don't know.
Just cuz, I guess.
But yeah, Mark asks permission to use the bathroom from this plant and says that they'll be out soon, and he's so sorry. And he's like, I'm talking to a plastic plant. I'm still doing it.
One of the only times in this movie that they try to attempt the actual comedy.
Yeah.
And I guess it's kind of funny of just like, he's self-aware that he's just talking to a fake plant.
Yeah. But as they're running away, they see on the horizon from where they were just at that
the other group.
The two groups are joining together, and they're like, "Oh God, they're not gonna make it. There's too many of them."
Mm-hmm.
And then we get the infamous lawnmower scene that I think everyone saw.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the
trailer, right? Yeah.
This is a moment where I'm just like, there are probably easier ways to do this than lying down underneath a lawnmower.
He just
he turns it on
his side.
Yeah, he just lies down, his hand up, like
hands
this,
up, just kind of laying there, like paint me like one of your French girls. He is in that pose as the lawnmower runs him over.
Also, do you know what's interesting about all these like deaths and stuff like that? I know the neurotoxin like suppresses your like natural instinct to survive and stuff like that. So it's like it makes you want to like kill yourself. But it's just like none of these people are like yelling in pain or anything, because I can imagine you could probably still feel that pain.
Maybe they're also like numb. I don't know.
I mean, probably.
You would imagine they would.
Because I just as the lawnmower is running over this guy, it's just like, dude, why aren't you yelling? Because I feel like you should still feel pain.
Yeah, I don't know. That is never. Maybe, I mean, I assume it was artistic choice by M. Night. Like, it's creepier if they don't scream in pain. Like, it's more like it's less human of them, or I don't know.
Whatever.
And none of this matters.
But they start walking away, and weirdly enough, one of these kids gives relationship advice to Elliot.
But at first, they find like a random radio just hanging out. There's like a newscast on there. Doesn't really help any at all. Again, no, not really. Why was that in there?
I mean, a lot of like anything that we hear over the news are just them speculating on what's happening and stuff like that.
But yeah, this kid starts telling him relationship advice, and it's just so
weird. You need to be
weird.
Communicating with your wife, and it's like, this guy is like twice your age. Like,
yeah, it's like, this is like a 15-year-old. Like, what the fuck?
What do you know about relationships, you little shit?
But I mean, yeah, communicate with your wife, but like weird, because it's just like, also, this just shows like how shitty like Zoe and Marky's relationship probably was in this movie, because it's just like even the kids notice that they have zero chemistry, and they're like, yo, you need to talk to your wife.
I mean,
crazy.
I guess Tiramisu almost broke up this relationship, so
imagine your relationship falling apart because of tiramisu.
Because you had lunch with a coworker or something like that.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know. Like, people are weird. But yeah, and so Marky Mark decides I think this is when he decides to talk about the pharmacist thing.
Yeah, apparently, like, this is
Weird.
like a made up. It's a very weird story because he's just like, I went up to the pharmacist and I asked her where the cough syrup was, but I didn't have a single cough.
I didn't have a cough.
I just did it.
She was real cute.
I did think that this story was strange, but I do think he was like kind of making fun of Zoe's like kind of
Trying to make her
insignificant-
feel better.
trying
It
to make her feel
seems-
better.
Because, you know, he says this whole thing about how he was like, went up to this pharmacist, decided to ask where the cough syrup was just to get a chance to talk to her because she was cute, and that he almost bought it. You know, it's an $8 thing of cough syrup, and like he didn't even need it. And then at the end of the story, she's like, that didn't happen, did it? And he said,
like,
no, it didn't.
I do feel like it was him trying to just be like, you know, this whole tiramisu thing is kind
It doesn't
ridiculous.
matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like it's just nothing happened. And so she kind of like gets teary-eyed and she's like, thank you.
How can you tell she's constantly teary-eyed
I
in this
know.
entire movie?
She gets slightly more watery eyes and says, thank you.
I guess so.
I was
no,
like, what the
It's
fuck?
just a strange story, and just the way Mark tells it is just very strange. Especially with his like weird, like trying to suppress his Boston accent, like high-pitched childlike voice.
Yes.
I guess he's doing high-pitched to try to not sound like a tough guy and like more like a science teacher.
I'm just a sweet little science
But
teacher.
it just kind of
that's
comes
definitely
off
not
as
from Boston.
childish of just like, guys, why are all the bees disappearing?
What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
It's like,
Talk to me. It's me, Mark Wahlberg.
It's Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Pow!
But they decide to knock on some random's house for help.
Mhm.
Because that's been working out great.
And I do love how initially, like, the kids just want to break into the place because they're just like, it's boarded up and abandoned.
Yeah, they're like, no one looks like no one's been here for years. Let's just break in.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, let's calm down. Like, let's look around. Because they're mainly trying to get food for Jess.
Yeah.
She needs a break because she's like 8. And it's so funny because Jess is swinging on this tree swing.
Oh, yeah. And they're just like,
And Mark's like,
that's probably not a good idea. That tree could come alive and stomp on her like an ent.
he's like, that tree might get a little pissed off that we're using it right now.
I don't think the tree gives a fuck.
And
but
this is
whatever.
when, you know, the homeowner says, get off my lawn.
You're not going to let that toxin in here.
Okay, first of all, he says, don't let that toxic air in here. But then later we see there's giant holes in his window.
Yeah, pretty much. Make it make sense. It doesn't.
But whatever.
But this is when we get the famous, like, Mark Wahlberg just like, we're normal. You can see we're normal. Listen to us. Oh, Blackwater, keep on rolling for me. He's like, see? We're just normal. And it's like, you're not helping your case here, dude. Like, that's a very weird and out of place thing to just randomly
when I'm
do.
trying to act normal, I just start singing a little ditty.
I just
like,
start singing CCR. Oh, Blackwater, keep on rolling.
Hello, my lady. Hello, my
Hello, my
darling.
lady. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire.
He's like, see, totally normal. I can sing
Puts
show
on
tunes.
Puts on a little hat and cane. Hello, my baby. Hello.
I'm totally normal, you see.
Adjusts his little bow tie.
But yeah, so they won't get off his fucking lawn, and the teens start.
They shoot the teenagers.
Well, yeah, because the teens start like, "Let us in, you pussy," and like banging
Let us
on the
in,
doors.
you bitch.
And yeah, he fucking shoots
Yeah,
them.
shoots him point blank in the chest.
Yeah, one of them he shoots in the chest, and the other one he shoots in the head.
Yeah. And what's funny about this is Mark, Zoe, and Jess don't leave immediately, despite the fact that they could be shot next.
Yeah.
At any second.
They kind of just stand there.
They
and
kind of just
then-
stand there and cry over these kids that they met literally an hour ago.
I mean, I get that would be very traumatizing.
I mean, it would be traumatizing, but it's like, you didn't
I
know
would
these
also be like
kids.
running. I don't know.
What did I write in my notes for this?
What?
Oh yeah,
did
I
you
wrote
write?
damn, fuck them kids, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean, the guy on the other side of the door is like, you have like 3 seconds to
You
get
got
off my
3
lawn or
seconds to
something.
get off my. He did a Clint Eastwood. Get off my lawn.
And they said, "Shit, all right, we got a time limit now." So they run, and the zoom in on Jess's face.
Oh
She's
yeah,
like,
where she's just running.
uh, uh, uh,
She somehow managed to get a jump on Mark Wahlberg and Zoe Deschanel because she's like a good distance in front of him.
yes, she really is.
She heard the shots and was just she got the fuck out of there.
She said bye. So yeah, poor thing. She's traumatized now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's an orphan. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Her parents are dead.
Well, we never get
Not yet.
confirmation about what happened to her mom. Who knows?
Yeah.
But more than likely, yeah, she's dead. She was in Princeton.
But as we're getting newscasts about how other people are dealing with what's happening.
Yeah, we get a few glimpses at people. The smartest ones were the old ladies wearing the gas masks. It's like, yeah, maybe everybody should be wearing these gas masks.
I just love how, because they're older women, and it's like the older time gas masks.
Aren't they just sitting and just knitting?
They're knitting as they're watching the news, and I was like, they know what's up. They know ball.
They know ball.
They really do.
They got elite ball knowledge.
They do.
And then there's like another family that's just they're sitting in a tub.
Mm-hmm. And then we get the other, I guess, family that is has all these guns.
My god, yeah. By the way, that family was from Nebraska, and it's just like, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Shoot the air?
We're gonna shoot them trees.
And it's like,
you think that daffodil's going anywhere?
Yeah, that is gonna be the last dandelion. You're damn straight.
Sid comes back from the dead. No.
Oh man, but they're walking along, and they get to another house.
Like Birdemic.
Surprise,
this
surprise.
Is just walk and get to a place.
Yep. And this is when
we meet Mrs. Jones. I don't know if you recognize this actress.
What's she in?
Her name. Let me bring up her name. Betty Buckley. She was the PE teacher in the original Carrie.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fun, isn't it?
Love that. That is very fun.
She would also go on to work with M. Night Shyamalan in Split.
Okay.
And she actually gives a good performance in that movie.
Does she say, "Why you eyeing my lemon drink"? Does she
say no, she doesn't say that in the movie, but she is the one who's just like, people with like dissociative identity disorder have basically superpowers.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Makes sense in the context of the movie.
Of what's going on, yeah. But she asks Marky Mark why he's eyeing her lemon drink.
Yeah, my favorite line in the entire movie, I quote it all the time. Like, what a weird way to describe lemon juice.
Like a lemonade.
Why you eyeing my lemon drink?
My lemon drink. And I just love how she is asking him many things. Like, are you lost? You must be. Why are you eyeing my lemon drink?
We'll talk about
you
it,
thirsty?
but Mrs. Jones is like aggressively hospitable.
Well,
because she's like, well, I guess I got to make you dinner. Well, come on in and stuff like that.
Well, because Mark has said nothing this whole time.
No, he's literally standing there.
He looks terrified. He's like looking off to the side at her like, oh my God.
I would be too if a woman just called lemon juice a lemon drink.
I don't know, but then I feel like she gets a little bit of an attitude because he's not saying anything to her. So she's like, I guess I have to make you dinner, because you're not fucking saying anything. The why are you eyeing my lemon drink? I put that it reminds me of something old Greg would say.
What's this hook doing in my head? Yeah. It's attached to the end of your rod, mother liquor.
Mother liquor.
Dude, I love old Greg. Just hilarious.
Jade, have you freaking watched old Greg yet? Because if you haven't, I'm mad at you. I've talked to Jade about old Greg.
Have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe? Have you ever gone to a club where people wee on each other?
Do you love me?
Are you playing those love games with me? Dude, I quote, the amount of times in high school that I watched old Greg. So, a little side tangent. I was in drama in high school. During my junior year, I was friends with the senior in drama. His name was Caleb. Shout out to Caleb if he's watching. But we would do duets in class. and he and I seriously considered doing a duet of the old Greg scene.
Oh my God, I would have loved that.
The only reason we didn't is I think our drama teacher shut it down. He was just
Lame.
no.
I got a mangina.
Old Greg's got a mangina.
Woo.
I'm old Greg.
You like watercolors?
This one I call old Greg. And this one I call old Greg. And this one, you know what I call this one? Let me guess, old Greg. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jesus Christ. It's so funny. Everyone, you know what? Go watch Old Greg after this, please.
I found the funk. It was a great ball of tits from outer space. Anyway, that was our old Greg / Mighty Bloosh episode right there.
Please go watch that.
It's pretty funny.
But yeah, so Marky finds like I said, he literally says nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She feeds them, and she again is saying a lot of things, and they're not really speaking much to her. And
one thing she brings up is the tubes from the different sides that are connected to each other that you can talk through, kind of setting up that ending scene.
Foreshadow. Mm-hmm. And then she slaps Jess's hand when she
tries
to get
grab a cookie. And I wrote in my notes, like, damn, just let her have a cookie.
I saw a cookie in here.
Yeah. Jesus, let the kid have a cookie. Yeah.
Let her have a cookie. I know, literally. I'm like, what? Like, she's like, don't touch things that aren't yours. And it's like, okay, well, whose are they then? Because like, didn't you make dinner for us?
You guys just finished dinner. Like, why not have a cookie?
Like,
they're on the table for anyone to grab.
But then they start talking to her about, like, do you know what's going on? Do you have a radio? She doesn't. And they're like, well, how do you know what's going on with the world? She said, I don't give a fuck about the world because the world don't give a fuck about me. Don't matter.
Honestly based.
Yeah. And then she says, well, I suppose I have to offer you a room.
Yeah, again, that's that aggressively hospitable, just like, well, I guess you guys are going to sleep the night.
Like,
let me get the beds prepared for you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they really did ruin her day.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Because it's just like she out in the middle of nowhere, these random people come. Like,
at the same time, she could just be like, okay, now get the fuck out.
That's true. I'd be like, you need to leave. But as they're, getting ready for bed.
Talking about how, they're talking about like how fucking weird this woman
yeah, because
is.
Zoe and Mark are like whispering, like, how could she just slap Jess like that? She's really freaking weird. Mm-hmm. And Mark's like, we just got to stay here till the morning.
And then that's when Mark like goes to the door.
Because they hear a little creaking as if someone like is stepped into the hallway.
And Mrs. Jones is just standing there in her nightgown and she's like, you're whispering about me, talking about killing me in my sleep, stealing things from me. And this is when Mark Wahlberg gives the famous, what? No.
She said, planning on murdering me in my sleep. What?
Keep in mind, at this point, like, the neurotoxin hasn't gotten here, so this is just who this woman is.
It is. And she doesn't know about the neurotoxin either.
Kind of a weird suspenseful scene to put in when it has nothing to do with the neurotoxin going in.
No.
What? No.
It's like me when I'm definitely thinking about murder, so I'm going to sleep.
Me when I'm actually going to steal her stuff and leave. What? No.
And yeah, next part is funny because they then wake up. It's the next day. Mm-hmm. Mark's kind of walking around. He gets into this room.
Okay, he gets into this room and there's like something lying on the bed. We as the audience don't know what it is yet. But like
he's opened the door and he said, Mrs. Jones?
Yeah, he fully opens the door and walks in. He's like, Mrs. Jones? And it's like, it's a fucking doll lying on the bed. It's just like you looked at that and you were just like, Mrs. Jones?
See, we couldn't see the doll.
But he could.
Mark saw it and still questioned if it was Mrs. Jones. And then
but I mean, Mrs. Jones, like, it just pops up out of nowhere. She's just all of a sudden behind Mark.
She said, you're stealing my shit. And he's like, no.
And she does the most manic acting ever where she's just like, get out of my house.
Like, just shaking with anger. And it's like, get out.
Again, the neurotoxin has not hit her yet. This is just who this woman is.
And I love how she just yells at him to get out of her house. And then she leaves.
Yeah, she literally gets out of her own house.
She leaves. And she goes outside.
And Mark Wahlberg is just like, what the fuck is going on?
And he says, let's talk like normal people.
Come on, let's just talk about this like normal adults.
He says, I'm a science teacher. Come on. But
Blackwater, keep on
I
rolling.
would have loved if he started singing again.
That would have been great.
But she's in her garden, and she all of a sudden stops walking and starts walking backwards.
And I wrote in my notes, oh boy, Mrs. Jones is now more crazy.
Yeah, she
got hit with the neurotoxin.
So he runs inside, shuts the door. He's calling for the girls. No answer.
They ain't in the house.
You just start hearing like banging on
she's
the
banging
walls.
on the door. I know that this is supposed to be scary, but this is so fucking goofy. Like, we see her walk by like the window, and there's like a sting or something that happens when I'm just like, this is silly. Especially when she just starts bashing her head into the window.
Sure does. And he's like, fuck. And you just hear the whoosh, whoosh of the wind. And it's
wait.
Oh my God. You hear. And you're like, fuck.
Who needs alcohol when you just have sleep deprivation?
It's coming. And who knew wind could be a villain? Like they're here.
The most terrifying villain in cinema history, a giant industrial fan.
But yeah, she throws her head through the window.
Several
Marky Mark's
times.
like, fuck. And, he runs into this room and he shuts the door.
And that's when he hears Jess and Zoe, because there's the pipe there. It turns out that they're in like this shed in the backyard or something like that.
Yeah, and that's from earlier. That's what the old lady was talking about. And I love how Marky Mark says, close the windows and doors.
Yes, and she's just like, why? What do you mean, why, you idiot?
Zoe, what are we doing here?
What have we been doing the past hour?
Not even an hour. Days.
No, I'm just talking about the runtime of the movie.
Also,
it's
yes.
like, come on.
Like, Zoe, baby girl, you stupid fucking idiot. Like, what do you mean? Why? Why shut the windows and doors? What's going on? It's like, did you fucking forget why we're here?
Aren't you scared of the wind?
Oh my, it's like the wind's killing us. It's air.
Christ.
The wind is here.
I literally wrote that in my notes of just like, why did you ask why?
I said, bitch, are you joking right now?
Bitch, are you for real?
Like, insane. So yeah, they, she shuts the windows and stuff, and they're freaking out. They think they're gonna die.
Yeah.
And then they start talking about their first date.
Yeah, and
This scene was fucking weird.
I mean,
it's right in front of Jess.
Oh yeah, because they talk about like the purple on the ring being horny or something.
Yes, because
like
he was like I said that it was like because you were in love, and she's like, but then we found out it's because I was horny, and I was like, literal 8-year-old.
Yeah, right
feet
over
away.
there.
Yeah.
I like how her reasoning is just she gets up and gets closer to the pipe, and it's like she's still like 3 feet away from you.
Yeah, and it's like we just heard how loud your voice is with these pipes, so I know she can hear you, but
yeah,
okay.
And it's just like these two, they can't sell this scene to me. Like they don't really have any chemistry together, so it's just like I don't really care about their fucking relationship.
Well, no,
because
they're talking about like the different color meanings, and then like one of them was supposed to mean like in love or happy,
and like they talk about like what did blue mean, and they can't remember or whatever.
Well, I think it was like blue meant like love or something like that, and they're like, when was the last time we saw that or something like that? And it's just like, okay, so you guys hate each other.
Yeah,
I feel like at this point, you guys fucking hate each other. But then they decide, you know what, we should die together.
Yeah, Mark's like, I would rather risk getting neurotoxins and killing myself as long as I get to be with you. So yeah, he gets up and goes outside. And then for some reason, just Jess and Zoe decide to leave too.
Yeah, they were like, okay,
he's coming to you.
Yeah.
You guys can just stay there.
But Zoe's like, yeah, we should both kill ourselves, 8-year-old girl.
I mean, I guess so. But then the power of love stops the happening from getting them.
Coincidentally, the epidemic of the wind just magically stopped like minutes before they went
Mm-hmm.
outside.
What's funny about this is it's supposed to be like this whole just like they're sacrificing themselves and oh it's tragic
Because of love.
and just like when you like just look at it like without the music and everything, it's just like they're just walking outside on a windy day.
No, it really is, and it's supposed to be like this climatic thing, but like you said, it's just a windy day that they're walking out to. Do I have another cough drop? I swear I do.
Oh no, she's got a gun.
No, I'm just
Blah.
kidding. Oh God, I can't find it. It's fine. But anyways, as I sound like I'm in the adjacent room. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Anyways.
That's okay, I'm also in the adjacent room.
But then we get a time skip, a little
time jump 3 months later.
3 months later.
And we get like on the TV, they're kind of speculating as to what caused the events.
Just an act of nature, basically.
Yeah, literally, like
That's
they
literally
say,
what they
it was
say.
just an act of nature. It's not very scientific. It's just, it was God who did it.
Just cause. I don't know.
Just cause, I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
And then they start talking about how it's the trees as well. And then the other guy's like, well, no one really believes you unless this happens somewhere else.
Yeah, because the idea is just like, it happened in this local area. Like, if it was like a global tree thing, like, why didn't it happen in anywhere else?
Yeah, because they're talking about it's because of global warming. And they're like, well, if it's global, why isn't it? Because maybe if it happens somewhere else, we'll believe you.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, the guy on the news also says, like, well, this was supposed to be, like, a warning, probably, and that, like, if we don't change our ways, this could happen again, sort of thing.
Yeah. And then we also get Jess is now going to school. They just apparently opened schools 3 months later.
Only 3 months later? How about we give it a year?
Well,
Like,
I'm honestly surprised it took them that long to reopen schools, because I feel like immediately they're like, all right, go back. We're good.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of kids were traumatized by this event. Maybe hold off a lot longer on school.
No, it would make sense, but I'm like, wow, 3 months.
And by the way, I learned this on IMDb trivia. Jess's backpack is an Avatar: The Last Airbender backpack. A little foreshadowing as to what he's gonna do next.
Yeah, he's gonna murder it.
Yeah,
he's gonna
murder
kill
that
it franchise.
like these trees killed everybody else.
But I love how Jess says the most robotic, "I love you, Aunt Alma."
I love you, Aunt Alma.
And she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love you too." I'm like, all right.
I am Bender. Please feed me Girder.
But yeah, she goes off to school. You know, Zoe puts a little picture of Sid and her mom in there, and apparently in the picture it's her, like the actress, actual
yeah.
mom. Yeah.
I would love like the mom's reaction. It's just like, I get a picture with the John Leguizamo.
Like, hey!
Hell yeah! You were in Romeo plus Juliet.
Hell yeah! You're Sid the Sloth, the
You-
last dandelion.
You will eventually be in John Wick, and he's just like, what are you talking about? What?
He's like, what the fuck? But then, you know, Zoe's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
She's fidgeting around. She's
like reaching for like a timer or something like that, kind of fidgeting or whatever.
She's fucking pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant. They're about to make some stupid white-eyed kids.
Yes, they sure are. And I honestly,
I can just imagine the kid like, feed me, Daddy. Come
Dad,
on.
come on. No.
Daddy, what? No.
And
No, I didn't poop my pants. What? No.
I just don't get why they put this in there, but I guess to show that they worked out their marital problems,
I mean,
and
I
that
guess
they're
so.
growing.
I do find it funny, like, when Mark's, like, coming back from, like, dropping off Jess at school. Like, Zoe's just standing there, and she's just kind of girly, like swinging herself. I got some news for you.
And then Mark robotically walks to her like the guy in Birdemic. He's like, hello? I'm here. Father's back.
I just love the idea of just her just being like, I'm pregnant, and him being like, what? No.
And I literally said they act like aliens.
Mm-hmm.
But then
we get, I guess, little end stinger in France. They never specifically say that this is France, which is weird because like every other time card gives you like a location.
Okay, I could have sworn they did show that it was in France.
They didn't say it. Like I was waiting for that subtitle to come up of being like
Because
Paris,
I remember
France.
them saying that it was in France, and I was waiting for it, and I was like,
Yeah.
when are they going to say it? When is
They
the
don't.
thing?
We just
They never
extrapolate that because they're
They're
all
speaking
speaking
French.
French.
No, I was like, what the fuck? Did they not actually? Which is so
Yeah.
stupid because they always put the thing where they're
Yeah. We even got a Nebraska one.
Yes.
Like, why didn't we get France?
Like, we're in freaking another country. We didn't get that. Anyways, but yeah, it's happening in France.
Yeah, it's just happening in France. Like, it's kind of just a wah-wah kind of ending of just like, oh yeah, now it's happening somewhere else. Sequel bait? Not really, but
not really. Yeah. But that's
anyway, that was a happening. It was a movie that happened.
It did happen.
Like I said last week, I'm gonna give my 2 ratings.
Yeah.
Quality wise, this is a 1 out of 5. This is.
I feel like I would probably give it probably 1.5, 2. Maybe 2
enough.
for quality wise. Yeah.
I mean, this is more professional than Birdemic was.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, at least the shots were competent and the sound mixing wasn't fucking god awful. Mm-hmm. And there was attempts at acting. There were more good actors in this than in Birdemic. Mm-hmm. So, but no, it's bogged down with M. Night Shyamalan's super self-serious, like, I'm saying something like very important and very big, and it's just like,
so deep.
You're making a cheesy, campy,
so misunderstood. Mom, you just never understand
me. It's
me.
not a phase, Mom.
Enjoyment wise,
this is probably about a 3 out of 5. Like,
I rated it at a 3 too.
There are some really good laugh out loud moments. Like I said, not as many as I kind of would have expected for it, but like, it's undeniable. I love quoting this movie, especially "Why you eyeing my lemon drink?"
Why you eyeing my
or,
lemon
what?
drink?
No. Like, the contrast between campy horror film versus M. Night Shyamalan trying to be super self-serious creates this weird blend of just like, this is such a goofy, bizarre, hilarious movie.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it. And like I said, I would have enjoyed it more if I was able to watch it seamlessly.
Yeah, like in one continuous shot.
Didn't happen. But also other feat. I'm done with my notebook, you guys.
Oh!
It's finished.
Where am I at in my notebook?
I finally get to start using my other notebook.
I'm about here. So it's like
almost done.
I'm past the halfway point. I have already bought another one of these. Just so that way I can continue writing notes after this one's all used up. So
yeah, so it's like I do have another notebook at home.
At the same time, you do a lot more notes than I do. Like, when you do your rankings, you actually like write fun trivia stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's just like, okay, here's my ranking and here's Nikki's ranking.
You just like your
I kind of just
is more...
because I don't have to go plot point for
yeah.
rankings. I can just give my general thoughts on a movie and the things that I liked and disliked about it, and then it's like, okay, we can move on to the next movie. Unless it was our Alien ranking, in which case we spent so much time.
Got a little too excited on that one. Sorry.
A little bit. We kind of went over the board.
Yeah.
But anyway, who fucking cares what we have to say?
Don't matter.
So we're gonna get to our favorite segment. What does Letterboxd have to say? And I think with Birdemic, I also did 7 of these.
Okay, dope. I have considerably less of these. Let me open. Yeah, I only have 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting.
This one, The Happening, 1 star. Mark Wahlberg gets acted.
God damn it! That was also my first
plant.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
He sure does get out acted by a plant. This one, 1 star. Has anyone made the joke of this movie making you want to kill yourself yet?
I also had that one.
Hell yeah. They're good. And then this one's a longer one. Maybe that's why I didn't like shorter ones. Okay. This one, 5 stars. I will say the ending of this one I don't agree with, but I knew this movie was supposedly terrible, but now that I've actually seen it, this is a whole new breed of movie. I was actually invested in it completely through its entire runtime. I genuinely thought we were only approaching the 40-minute mark by the time it ended. This movie is so fucking awful. The acting is horrendous, and the writing is so atrocious that it's hard to believe this guy actually wrote The Sixth Sense. The cinematography is so flat, and the color grading
yeah, that's true.
And the color grading is so dull, and the color palette makes no sense for the tone of the movie, which is also equally as confusing because one scene will have like 15 people killing themselves, and the next scene will have Mark Wahlberg talking to a plastic tree. And also, this movie's about trees that make people kill themselves. Somehow, despite all of that, this is some of the most fun I've ever had watching a movie because there's no way this was accidentally so bad. It takes precise effort and skill to make something so horrendous.
No, I disagree with
I
that.
really think he just fucked up and made a shitty movie.
I do believe that at a certain point in production, M. Night Shyamalan probably realized it, but it was too late to do anything about it.
No, I agree. That's why I said I disagree with the last point because I don't think it was purposefully bad.
Again, go and watch A Lady in the Water, where it's just like M. Night Shyamalan is a guy who takes himself way too seriously.
Mhm.
Like I told you before, it's just like he likes the smell of his own farts.
Yeah, it's like I think he's too prideful to make an actual like shitty movie like this, like on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here are mine. Half a star. Why do they speak like that?
Kind of like in Birdemic. Why
Yeah.
do they speak like that?
I mean, again, that's M. Night Shyamalan's writing. Very awkward, weird dialogue. 1 star. Making Zoe Deschanel look ugly was this movie's greatest crime. Which is true. Zoe Deschanel is a very beautiful woman, and she's just got those constant weepy eyes.
Yeah, I don't think she looks ugly in this, but she definitely looks panicked.
Yeah, manic.
Yeah.
Half a star. Imagine dying, and your final word is calculus.
Dude. Agreed. I'd be like, just take my mouth shut.
3.5 stars. The Academy is reportedly looking into why Mark Wahlberg did not secure a Best Actor nomination for The Happening.
Because he was terrible in this.
I think they were being sarcastic.
I mean, yeah, but he was awful.
It was
What?
awful.
No.
More like they should have revoked his Oscar nomination for The Departed.
Yeah, like we saw you in The Happening. We're gonna need to take that back.
They should have said that with we saw you in Planet of the Apes. No.
No, thank you.
2 stars. Should have worn masks. I mean, a couple of ladies did.
Yeah, like actual gas masks.
They
like,
were
that is definitely
they were
what you
the
need.
smartest ones.
Mhm.
And then last but not least, 5 stars. This is why I let my plants die.
You got to do it.
It's the Starship Troopers thing of I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I didn't do shit.
I'm so bad at keeping plants alive. I was just talking to my coworkers about plants because one of my coworkers, Nick, shout out, he loves gardening. He's talking to me about his corn, his watermelon, his tomatoes.
And he's just standing in the corner, just like they're releasing neurotoxins that are making people kill themselves.
No, he's like, man, they keep dying. But some of them are alive. But he's like, some of them just aren't growing. But then I was telling them about how I killed a cactus, and he's like, cactuses aren't hard to keep alive. I'm like, I couldn't.
You're
killed
like,
it.
apparently.
Yeah, I was like, I freaking killed mine. Sorry.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I was like, my bad. The only plants I've been able to keep alive are my lucky bamboo.
Oh, okay.
Those are easy. You just gotta make sure that the receptacle that they're in just has water in it at all times. That's easy. I can do that.
I know nothing about plant care, so
Oh, it's so hard.
these plants are the ones my sister takes care of. So.
Oh, I was looking at those beautiful flowers over there, the pink ones.
Mhm.
Adorable. And then, there's some cute red ones over there.
It's literally in a container that says you're cute.
You are too. I will
Fuck
say,
you. I'm more than just my
whoa.
looks. No.
So true. So true. I will say again, you guys should all be jealous because I get to see this cute decor and you cannot. So, sorry.
I get to see it every day, so.
I know, I get to see it once a week. And I feel like every time I come over, there's something new.
Yeah, that's true. My sister loves to redecorate all the time.
It's so nice.
Like that
I like
TV's
it.
new. The door's new.
Is that wall pink now?
Yes, it
didn't
is.
used to be, right?
Mm-hmm. In fact, down here is also pink now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love pink.
My sister loves painting, so.
Oh, hell yeah. Well,
Anyway, that was a happening.
I was like, that was a weird tangent at the end. Sorry. I'm very tired.
I mean, it's midnight now, so.
It is.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
If you're watching on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. What did you guys think of The Happening?
Did you love it?
Did you love it? What do you think of M. Night Shyamalan?
I hope you hate him.
Do you think he's a sham?
Do you think he's a sham?
I mean, kind of.
He had 2 good movies, and then people just like,
He had 2 good movies, a few okay movies, and then mostly bad movies.
Yeah, and it's like, that's nothing to write home about, but whatever.
Yet for some reason, studios keep giving him money to make movies.
Because they're like, he's M. Night Shyamalan.
He's M. Night Shyamalan.
It's like, stop.
And if you're listening on Spotify, rate us, follow us, let us know what you also thought of The Happening.
Please.
Comment down below. And follow us on our socials. We're at Movies at Midnight on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, I still need to change the name on Instagram.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I still have to change the name on the YouTube account and Spotify.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do it sometime before we record the next episode. So.
I'll remember at some point. Because I'm going to go home and go to bed.
I mean, me too. I'm going to clean all this shit up and then go lie down and go to sleep because I have to work tomorrow.
Ooh.
I mean, I go in at 10, so it's just like I can sleep in a little bit, so it's fine.
Good.
But anyway, thank you guys for joining us this week. Next week, we're going to be continuing on with Troll 2.
I'm so
Dude,
fucking excited.
I'm so excited when, like, there are 2 movies that get me excited when I think about so bad it's good movies. It's The Room and Troll 2.
I can't wait.
I'm hoping that it comes at some point, but there's a documentary about Troll 2 called Best Worst Movie, made by the kid actor from Troll 2, all grown up, filming about like how the movie was made, his experience and everything. I ordered it like weeks ago and it still hasn't shipped to my knowledge.
Lame.
So I'm hoping that it comes sometime soon. If not, I would try to track down the documentary and watch it anyway. Because there are some like very like it kind of gives you a lot of insight into the movie itself.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm looking up like where to watch it right now, and I don't think it's on anything.
It used to be on Netflix. That's how I initially watched it.
I assumed it was gonna be on Tubi, but it doesn't look like it.
Wonderful. Anyway, guys, look forward to that because I'm super excited. There's so much fucking goofy stuff in that movie.
It's gonna be so amazing. I can't freaking wait to watch it.
But in the meantime, guys, stay crispy.
Stay crispy, like some crispy little hot dogs.
You know, hot dogs get a bad rap.
Some toasty little buns.
They got a cool shape.
You guys
They're
are cool
high
shaped.
in protein.
Super high in protein as well.
You like hot dogs, don't you?
Got the mustard. And then
stay spooked. And also stay ahead of that wind.
Outrun
if it's possible. One more time.
Hopefully you guys outran that.
Jesus. Anyway, yeah, it's very late. Let's go ahead and end this. Bye, guys. We'll see you next week.